A kind day to you all. I'm Kinsmark.
I'm Violeta.
Checking out Comrades, the co-op multiplayer mode for Final Fantasy XV Windows Edition. Clarification straight away, I have played a fair amount of this on console. I just couldn't actually engage in much of the multiplayer aspect of it because I don't have PS Plus, and so I couldn't connect to the servers to actually play alongside other players, and so all of the time I've spent in this is essentially single player collaborating with AIs in place of actual companions. And so I'll have to say straight away, consider this one hell of a spoiler warning, because the entire premise of the Comrades expansion, I guess one would call it.
Well, they call it the multiplayer expansion,
yeah.
so...
This module, this addition to the game, is one just considerably tremendous spoiler, considering that it takes place after Chapter 13 of 15 of the main game, and therefore hinges upon some considerably important story elements from it that I'll allow her to explain, because she says she has a condensed explanation for
more
it. So
condensed, I
take
think.
it away.
Alright, so the end of Chapter 13, Noctis is sucked into a crystal, and then there's time skip. 10 years. This is set in those 10 years.
One hell of a condensed explanation then, alright.
And essentially, everything has gone to shit. Demons can come out at all times. So post-apocalyptic world, the sun isn't getting through the clouds and weird stuff in the atmosphere.
All the Star Scourge stuff that's clouding the atmosphere.
So basically, all the animals are becoming infected with Star Scourge and or mutating or dying out due to the lack.
And still we eat some of them.
We eat them. And people, the Star Scourge is of course a plague that eventually turns people into demons when they die from it. So the world is overrun with demons.
The crystal, I should clarify, is the crystal of Lucis, the ones that the Niflheim Empire
stole,
attacked the Citadel and the City of Insomnia at the start of the game to collect. So yeah.
So this is essentially filling in the gap between chapters 13 and 14 of the base game, which is why it's such a huge spoiler.
Yeah, Comrades is set 6 months after Noctis is absorbed into the crystal, such that he can gain the power to completely defeat Arden Azunia, the antagonist of the game, and cleanse the world of the Star Scourge after he comes out, although that isn't going to happen for several more years as of the start of Comrades.
Yeah. And basically, in Comrades, you play as a member of the Kingsglaive, and that is a special magical forces unit, basically. And in the opening, what we'll see is that a bit of stuff from the movie Kingsglaive, which is sort of a prequel, concurrent thing to the very beginning of Final Fantasy 15.
To Chapter 1,
Yeah, to Chapter 1. And essentially what ends up happening is some of the Kingsglaive betray the king.
Yeah, they conspire to allow the Niflheim Empire to attack the Citadel surgically.
And then kill the king, steal the crystal, and all that terrible stuff that happens. And so basically, we are playing a member of the Kingsglaive, and we are being given a chance to sort of, I guess, not necessarily right the wrongs, but cleanse ourselves of our sins.
I'll actually correct that to say that part doesn't actually factor in until a little ways into Comrades.
Oh, I know, but...
Because at the start of Comrades, you're just a survivor.
Yeah, well, at the start, it says that you will be forgiven.
Yes, it does.
So basically, we're going through...
A chance at forgiveness, at least.
A chance at it. So basically, we're just trying to survive, trying to help people, especially now that we realize we totally screwed up and went with the wrong people. That's where we're at. That's who we're playing. From what I remember, we don't really remember anything, our character.
Yeah, I'm curious about if they explain more of that in this edition of Comrades.
Maybe we were hurt. And, like, we were actually actively injured.
Yeah.
6 months?
Yeah, several months. Maybe injured during the attack on the Citadel?
Yeah, but it's been 6 months since then.
That's true, yeah.
So I don't know why we still have amnesia.
I can't imagine any hospital is still in operation.
You know what? Maybe we were working with Libertas, who we see here in the intro, and we got hurt.
Maybe.
On a mission of some kind.
Because it does seem like Libertas knows us.
Like, he knows exactly what we're doing there.
Yeah.
He knows who we are. So it's possible that we just got hurt in the interim.
Yeah.
And have memory issues because of it.
Clarification for anyone that isn't familiar with the cast, essentially, of this game. Libertas, the character that one sees immediately at the start of this mode that you'll see in just a moment, is actually one of the turncoats that then changes his mind in the course of Kingsglaive.
Yeah.
Because he sees the ills of his actions. So one can consider Comrades a semi-post-apocalyptic setting, because...
It is post-apocalyptic, basically.
Yeah.
There is no more true daylight.
Yeah.
It's all hazed over in the atmosphere. There's no safety anymore to be had when the sun is up.
Yeah, because this here on the menu is about as light as it gets at any time of day, and it's sufficient for demons to appear at all hours. So one can only survive in areas completely surrounded with floodlights and illuminated at all times, and generators and fuel are just these completely precious things, and so the entire point, like the rewards for completing missions in the Comrades mode, are...
It's all methods of gaining energy and power.
And most of them are meteor shards, the same as the Exenerus company used to power the city of Lestalem, that I can then segue into saying, is the city at the center of what's left of the world, because it's
the hub.
Yeah. The single city-sized settlement that is still defensible.
At least in this portion of the world.
Yeah, because I can imagine that, like, somewhere in Niflheim,
there's
in
somewhere
Accordo,
on the Niflheim continent.
Yeah.
Maybe somewhere in Accordo that we never saw.
Yeah. Just
but
as far as
on the loosest continent,
yeah,
it's Lestalem.
Yeah. So I'll cut into it here because I can create my own character.
At least that wasn't 10 minutes.
Yeah, I feel like that was a condensed version because. Apologies to the folks who saw that first attempt at this stream. Comment land, y'all didn't see that because we had some issues arise that meant that I actually had to cut that a few minutes in and attempt this again. So actually, I haven't created my character yet because I didn't get through that process. So anyway, I know I shall have to show my name.
You'll see a lot of the character creator in this stream because we're making two characters and we get very...
because I like to take my time. So, anyway, half a year has passed since Noctis and his royal retinue set sail even, for the western continent. News of Niflheim's demise floods the airwaves, but no word has been heard from the Crown Prince. With no light to guide them, refugees from the Crown City and other parts of Lucis now gather in Lestalem, hoping to move forward as one.
You know, I find something very interesting about this wording. With no light, capital L, to guide them. Which suggests that because they don't have the Crown Prince, they don't have light to guide them.
Yeah.
So they're essentially... He's not just the King of Light from the prophecy, which I'm not entirely sure people knew going in that it was Noctis. So much as he is the light.
Hear me, defenders of the crown. The power of kings goes with you, and with power comes a duty to your kingdom. Your body is a vessel for the blessings of the stone of Lucis. Your blade, a ray of hope, cleaving a path for the future king. And let it be known, your transgressions have not been forgotten. Once the true king awakens, and the light is restored to this world, only then shall you be forgiven and set free from the burdens you bear. Rise and shine. You're probably wondering what you're doing here.
One could say that. Your memories are hazy, but you remember that you are a surviving member of the Kingsglaive, the late Lucian Monarch's special task force. Alright, I can now choose a male or female avatar. Also, cool Easter egg, that dagger seen on the loading screen there is one of the main character of Kingsglaive's, Nyx.
One of
Kukri's.
his blades.
Yeah, his Galadian knife.
Who is was Libertas' best friend.
Yeah. And who they actually shared running a pub together prior to the fall of Galad, one of the outlying regions of Old Lucis prior to the war essentially reaching that region. that once the war did reach them, and the creation of the Kingsglaive, an apparently ancient order of warriors that was disbanded long ago, was refounded under King Regis.
Is that
That's canon now.
has that been canonized?
That's canonized now.
Thank goodness, because I was hoping for that, and
Yeah.
I've read several fan fictions that postulated that, but
Yeah.
it wasn't. That was just an assumption that was
Yeah,
made.
I read that in one of, I forget exactly where. It was in one of the like dossier sort of things.
Okay,
that
so it was originally a thing.
It was an ancient Lucian order, essentially, that I don't think there's any clear answer about exactly when it was disbanded, although it was a considerable amount of time ago. And then King Regis essentially reinvigorated that old idea
and recreated it.
Yeah, specifically it says, in the ashes of old Galad. And so the first of the glaives were Galadian.
I do know how that happened.
Yeah.
Basically, Regis, who I think was prince at the time, not actually king.
I don't know.
I forget exactly what happened,
Yeah, because I don't know exactly the timing, so I couldn't say.
I believe he was in Galad when some of the Niflheim attacks happened.
Ooh.
Saved Nyx.
Really? Personally?
Personally.
Oh, okay.
And Nyx kind of has a little bit of hero worship going on with
So
King
that's why
Regis.
he's so loyal
That's
to
why
him.
he is forever loyal,
Okay.
because he's alive because Regis fought Niflheim.
I see. Maybe that is in that little like side game.
Yeah,
the side scroller pixel art style
Yeah.
thing.
What I'm not 100% sure on is whether there was two different invasions of Galad.
I think there was.
Because I think the one where Regis saves him, Nyx was still a kid.
Ah, okay.
So
'Cause I
that
know
was
as
a
a-
formative memory for him, was Regis.
Yeah, because I know as a young adult, Nyx and Libertas actually ran a pub together.
Yes, I know that part.
Yeah.
So I think the part about Galad is probably in that other
Okay.
game that was set approximately 30 years ago.
Because as clarification for anyone that doesn't know what we're talking about, there was another little side game in addition to all of the core FF15 content that is set, I think, 30 years in the past,
Yeah.
centering around King Regis and his retinue on their old road trip.
Yeah, before
So-
he was king.
Right, when he was still the prince.
When he was still the crown prince
And it was
himself.
King
Mors.
Mors, his dad?
Mors is
Okay,
his
there
dad.
we go. Yeah. Alright, let's see here. So,
And I really like the face gen.
yeah, because one can choose a couple of ancestors,
Ancestor
essentially one for
faces.
each parent, although one only sees the ancestor of the same gender. I find that a little strange.
I think that's because they don't want to, that's how the face gen works.
Right, right.
So if they had a male and a female, it
Yeah,
might not.
since you mix them here, so if it was female, it wouldn't really work that way.
Yeah.
So yeah, one essentially combines...
Your ancestry.
Yeah, ancestor, man, can I actually enunciate? Ancestor ethnicities, there we are. And then customizes from, actually let me switch to, oh wait, he's there, so there we go. From there as a starting point for the details. So I think these are the ones that I had on my console version that I really liked the face of. Pardon me. Although, I am actually curious to combine some of these
Other ones?
other ones. So let's see.
Well, go ahead and try some of the other ones.
Man, that skin tone doesn't look entirely natural. He's a little greenish.
Yeah.
He ain't looking healthy.
Part of that, I think, might be the lighting.
I think it is. Let's see. Man, suddenly he is super pale. He looks a little... Oh, geez, what's his name? From the new 007 movies.
Oh,
Daniel Craig.
yeah.
Doesn't he?
A
At a certain
little
angle, he kind
bit.
of looks a little like him.
At a certain angle. I do wonder what happens if you mix those two, put a bit more emphasis on
Which ones?
the one that you've kept this whole time.
Oh, this guy?
Yeah, if you use Daniel Craig making face and put a little bit more emphasis on Ancestor B.
I don't know. Let's see. Wow, suddenly, right there. That really looks like him. Alright, anyway, sorry.
Sorry, we were just enjoying the...
Distracted myself. Let's see. Whoa, jeez. Sunken features. That actually kind of looks like... Wow, man, he has asymmetrical eyebrows.
He has asymmetrical
Dude.
eyes.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, he does.
His ridges. I didn't realize asymmetry was in this. And his nose is crooked.
He's gotten punched in the face.
He's gotten in some pub fights, he has. I was gonna say, he looks like the gate guard, the one that gives Nick shit as a foreigner.
Are all these...
Are they inspired from
Oh
people
my
from
gosh,
Kingsglaive?
Ancestor B might be Pelna.
Who's Pelna?
Oh, he's a fan favorite in
I have no idea.
fanfics. Now, hang on.
Seriously, look at this. He looks just like that gate guard. Like, put a helmet on him.
Kingsglaive. Or Kings. Yeah.
I hope for females we can get the crow outfit.
Hang on.
Because that wasn't in Comrades for console at launch, and neither was the iconic glaive coats that one sees on them throughout Kingsglaive, and then
Okay.
Noctis's retinue get after completion of the main game.
I have a few. So we have this. I don't know.
Recognize him.
I'm just trying to see if we can't find some.
Okay.
He might be one.
That's the asshole, dude.
Yeah, that might be one ancestor. The very first.
Oh, crap. I keep forgetting up and down either minimizes or maximizes
this might
the
be
number.
the first ancestor face.
Yeah, let me see.
Yeah.
Nah. His face is more square. She's referring to the red-haired guy, if you've seen Kingsglaive. The one that ends up an asshole.
No, maybe they're not.
No, I don't think they are.
Wow, these are really different armors. Look at this
Yeah, they are.
one versus this one.
Almost all of the senior Kingsglaive in the film have customized armor. They aren't just the standard. Although the rank and file all have that same coat. You actually especially see that in the scene in which Dratos, that scene right there, tells them about ceding the surrounding Lucian territories to Niflheim.
I was like, click, make it bigger! That didn't happen.
Because clarification about the lead up to some of that stuff. Ahead of
this is the true asshole.
Yeah, he does look kind of similar, although his chin is a little more pointy. Crow! Crow's cool.
Crow is cool. Everybody loves Crow, as far as I can tell.
Yeah, so Arden Azuni, the Chancellor of Niflheim, the men of
We're
no
going to do the
consequence.
10-minute thing?
No, this is a condensed version. Appears in the court of King Regis and essentially makes the demand that Lucis cede the surrounding territories around Insomnia, the capital city of Lucis, to Niflheim in exchange for a ceasefire, essentially close out the war. And that leaves the homes and families of many of the foreign members of the Kingsglaive essentially stranded, just handing their families and homelands over to the Empire. And so that foments a great deal of essentially, what would you call that? Just treasonous resentment. There we go. Treason is the word I was looking for amongst the ranks. And because there were already some semi-traitorous members already.
No, they weren't semi. They were straight up Niflheim defectors.
Especially the circle around Dratos.
Yeah, they were straight up and have been for years.
Yeah, because Dratos has served the Empire actually as one of their generals for decades.
For 12 years at least.
Yeah, at the minimum. And so I think it's clear that he was already corrupting certain members of the glaive that he found malleable.
Yeah.
And so once there was
even more reason.
Yeah, a key wedge he could drive into the emotions of some of them, he managed to carve off a more considerable chunk of the ranks to his side. So that's the reason for a lot of this. So anyway, let's see. Get comfy, I should also say, because I may very well take...
We're going to take a long time.
A good long time on this menu, because if I have to look at this guy's mug the entire time...
And girl, when we make mine.
Yeah. I'm going to make damn sure I like looking at him. Now, I can customize, and this is something I can praise the hell out of this for, assuming it is concurrent to the console version. The face, the coloration, the clothing, down to the colors, yeah, like all of these settings, I can change again later anytime I want, without any cost whatsoever. And I can hardly praise that enough, because I feel like many games that have this detailed a customization system...
They don't let you do that.
...should let one do that, and almost none of them do! They almost always make you, like, pay for a customization ticket or something, and it, like, cost you $1 to $5, and I hate that. Especially when certain like lighting conditions can make it seem in a menu like this that they look this way, and then in game in like the combat rendering engine they look completely different. And so you're like, oh, I'd actually like to make some adjustments to that, and then you can't because you're locked in. So this allows one to get around those sorts of limitations, and I really praise that. So I may actually get this sort of close to where I want it, and then cut into the action so you guys can actually see how this plays. Although I'll still allow myself like a half hour-ish to really customize this, at least close enough to my liking. So anyway, with that in mind, let's see. Man, he's got like acne scars too. Jeez, those textures are so detailed. Sit still. There we go. I think we'll settle right around there, because that way I can still see a little of the stubble, and he's still got some coloration.
They might be chicken pox.
Maybe, yeah.
Or whatever AOS's version of that is.
Or healed scourge. Because who knows what sort of shit that does to the system.
Yeah. I mean, obviously they won't have chicken pox. They might have some other kind of...
Yeah,
I'd do the face first.
I just want to see what the options are. Jeez, that avatar's eyes! My god, look at him!
That scares me.
Oh man, so you can go full-on emo cut.
His eyes, too.
Yeah, jeez.
They're the same person.
Oh, they are, aren't they? Mm-hmm. Well, close. They're not actually exact. They're real close, though. One could say they were siblings. Alright, so... little undercut. Definitely sticking with the default here. One can actually unlock
more
cuts and like face paints and tattoos and stuff as one goes. These are just the things available straight away.
I think you can even unlock more scars, but I don't remember 100% sure.
I think you can. I seem to remember the ability to do so. Let's see. Also, just for the sake of showing the people at home, you can get a nice little Mephistopheles cut here. Or full-on, scraggly, patchy facial hair. No, thank you.
We have not been taking care of ourselves for 6 months.
I lost my razor. Let's see. Those, I think, look more natural, although I like the decorative cuts in the eyebrows on this one. Because that's definitely ritualistic scarring.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Dino eyelashes. Close to the eye, cheek. I wish that one were just like up a little more. Like if it came a little closer to the dip next to the eye.
Oh yeah.
Because just right there in the middle of the cheek, I don't know, something about it. It just almost looks like a pasty or something, you know. Or I can go all cut up.
Oof! Look at the one by his eyes. The other one.
Oh god, yeah, I didn't see that. Jeez. That almost makes it look like he got the decorative cuts in the eyebrows to try and make it look that was deliberate.
And then there's the one that almost got the rid of the eye.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
these
there aren't
are
any face paints at default.
These are the things that you can unlock later.
There aren't any default tattoos.
No.
I could swear there were
weren't.
some.
No, there were never
Really?
any default
sure?
tattoos. I promise you.
Yeah,
They're one of the first things you unlock.
Oh, okay.
Or rather, they were one of the first things we bought.
Okay.
Because we like tattoos.
Yeah. I thought there were a tiny handful that were available
No,
this time.
there was no face paint or tattoos.
Yeah, the face paint I remembered. I just thought there was full body stuff. Oh.
Nope, there was not.
Alright, let's see. How about voice?
For hearth and home.
Which is this is the Kingsglaive slogan.
Yeah, their motto.
For hearth and home.
Man, what are you, 13?
For hearth and home.
He sounds a little harrowed.
For hearth and home.
Alright, calm it down there, lad.
For hearth and home.
Alright, I like this anime.
6 isn't so bad.
A little more measured.
For hearth and home.
No.
He's 10.
For hearth and home.
He's had a few pints.
For hearth and home.
Alright, a little deeper there.
For hearth and home.
I can live with that
I
one.
like 10.
For hearth and home.
No, little too
You're
grizzled.
one of the traitors.
For hearth and home.
So are you.
For hearth and home.
Whoa! Okay, Chris Tucker, calm it down there.
For hearth and home. For hearth and home.
I'm thinking 6 or 10.
For hearth and home. For hearth and home.
That's a tough choice.
He sounds a little calmer,
Hearth and home.
Yeah.
like more measured.
Yeah.
This guy sounds
For hearth and home.
a little like he's chugged the Kool-Aid.
Well, maybe he has at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, after everything.
Yeah.
For hearth and home.
I think I'm gonna go with the calm
Going
guy.
measured.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
So let's see here. I'll customize his figure as well. So let's jack him on up to 6'3" like me, because I am a tall lad. Weight-wise, I can get all sorts of heavy, just like Libertus. It's core strength. He's got it where it counts.
He might.
Yeah, he very well may. Like, some of the strongest guys I've ever known were thick with 2 C's. Alright, let's see. Head size. I still think it's strange that
It
middling here,
feels big. I think it's because you start Twiggy.
you start Twiggy, and I think they also did slightly exaggerate the head size so that you can actually make out the facial features.
Yeah.
Because you can get them, like, full-on desk ornament huge,
Yeah.
or super tiny pinhead.
Yeah. Captain says some of those voices, darn kids and well-aged warriors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, can I take it down to, like, yeah, I think, like, 33 looks a little more like a natural sort of proportion. Because I don't feel like making him a huge dude. So, yeah. I think I'll go with that for now. I might enlarge that a little. Well, about 37? Yeah. That looks more normal. Okay. Neck size, don't need such a thick neck. There we go. Look a little more athletic. There we go. Alright. Torso size. Wait, what is that? Oh, that's like the pectorals. Okay. Does that affect things? Like depth-wise? It does. Wow. Okay. So, man, I can give him like a solid chest.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's see. Can I go... Can I give him like that V-cut if I go large in the chest and then thin in the hips?
Possibly.
Let's see if I can. Like, back. What does that mean? Oh, it's like nape of the neck muscle. Okay. I've only ever done this a couple of times, so cut me some slack here. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's... Oh, God. Seeing that move, for some reason,
Is
squicks
really-
me out
really
hard.
uncomfortable.
Oh, I don't know why. I don't like looking at that. Oh, man. Oh, that makes me uncomfortable. Man, I feel like I want to, like, raise his shoulders up. Alright. I'll leave it there for now. Okay, chest. Is that, like, the upper pectorals? Yes, okay. So let's give him a fairly pronounced pectoral. There we go. Alright, upper arms. Put a little meat on them. There we go. There we go. Forearms. They're actually okay. Let's go just a little larger though. Alright, now hips. Can I take those in? Yeah, there we go. There's more of that V cut. Okay, let's go for 30 there. Good. Stomach. What happens if I max that? Not much, actually. Is that width? Or oh yeah, that is width. Okay, not so much depth. Alright. I think 35 looks about right. Although... yeah, we'll go 39. Okay, cool. Rear. Oh man. You should pay attention here. Because I can adjust that ass. Man, I can give
Whoa,
him
do not.
one hell of a curve there.
Do not.
Or
None.
total flat seat. Alright, let's go... yeah. Small yet toned. Alright, legs. Alright, let's see if we can correct some of those gigantic thighs you got there. I really can't. Man, you just have outwardly curved thighs, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It might be partially the pants.
I think maybe it is. Alright. And that's it there. Okay. So now that I've adjusted
The
some of that,
Features.
well, features is just this stuff.
The facial structure is the.
Yeah.
So let's try different pants. Do
That's
we
kind
have
of what
any?
I'm thinking. Hang on, let me throw on the Galadian attire because I want to see how it hangs on him. All right. Oh man! Oh, check out that undershirt texture. Oh, it's so detailed now.
Oh, you guys.
Oh, anyone that's played this on console knows the difference.
The
That
buttons.
the
Yeah.
Kingsglaive patch. Well, it's not a patch. It's more of a, what would you call that?
Metal.
Like a shoulder badge?
Oh, the buttons.
Oh man, it looks so good. Okay. All right, now for the pumps.
Is his thighs still huge?
Yeah, although it's a little. Yeah, they are actually. You can kind of see it.
I think he's just bow-legged.
All right, I'm just gonna let the coat cover that for now.
He's just bow-legged.
I'll correct it in detail a little more later. All right, cool shoes. A little pointy-toed for my liking.
That's okay. We'll get different ones.
Oh yeah, we'll get new ones soon. Here we go. Cool gloves. I would actually wear this coat like IRL.
The Galadian one.
Yeah. I really like these like modern style coats that also have hoods. Something about that style really appeals to me.
You just like it.
I don't even like having hoods up. I just like having them.
What about the outfit? What's that?
It's like the full
Oh, it's the full
suits.
set.
Yeah.
What
Alright,
accessories? Do we have any?
Oh, I don't have any to start with.
No.
I was hoping for at least like an earring or something. Because I'm comfortable enough in my masculinity to appreciate ear piercings on guys. I think they look cool.
He does.
What?
He really does.
I do.
Especially the asymmetrical kind.
Yes! Just like
But
having
you
like...
you just like asymmetrical.
I do. Asymmetry appeals to me a great deal. Like a lot of the D&D characters that I sketch out, that I create,
They have a single
Have-
pierced ear.
yeah, either like one like long earring from one lobe or like 3 studs or something in one ear.
Yeah. Chaos Ignite says, "This is why I love PC over console. So much better details on everything."
Yeah, just the higher resolution, man. It makes such a difference. Okay.
And a facial structure?
So, yeah, let me see if there's any of this I might want to adjust and then get started. Alright, so I'm at 70 and 63. Okay, that really rounds out the more I go that way. Alright, I think I'll start at 75 there, actually. So, tone-wise... Man, I wish I could get a little more of the tan in there. Although I probably can in the features thing. So this is more about like the actual texture, really. So that highlights much more of like the creases in the forehead.
And around the nose.
Yeah, and the dark circles around the eyes. So, and this is more of the like acne pox. And I think I'd rather have those. So let's go. Yeah, I think 73. Well, yeah, because any more that way and those creases in the forehead start showing up. So yeah, 73 is where I'm at. Okay, now, facial structure. Actually, hang on. One other thing. Color. Here we go. Okay, so skin tone. Oh, hang on. Move. Center yourself. There we go. Okay. Zoom out. There we go. Alright, so super duper pale. I swear some of these almost look like sick.
Maybe they're supposed to be.
Yeah, maybe. Let's see. Man, you can get super dark. That's kind of a cool tone right there, actually. Not for this character, though. Cool skin tone. Okay, anyway. Can I give him a mild tan? Because anyone that hasn't ever seen me create an avatar for myself in games, it's strange. I end up never making characters...
That look like him.
Yeah, I almost never make really pale... I guess for me, it's now sort of...
It's now brown.
Dirty blonde hair.
I'm sorry, my love. You have become a brunette.
Yeah.
Just-
I always end up making slightly tanned, dark-haired, dark-eyed characters. It's for some reason, it's just I prefer that look. I have self-image issues. I don't know. Just personal preference for features, I guess. Yeah, I think that'll do. Cool. eye color. There we go. Alright. Can I give him like a mahogany?
Oof.
Ooh, jeez. Oh, the jitter. Calm down there.
And we still have the one pupil is off from the console.
Oh, we do, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, his right pupil is almost oblong. Weird.
It was like that in the console too.
Yeah, I know you said that. I could never see it on console. I see it real clearly now.
Yeah, I've always seen it.
Man, he has like an eye of Sauron in that right eye. That's weird.
Can you have like injuries that do that?
Maybe, or maybe it's just a genetic defect. That's really strange. Like, I've never seen anyone with that. You can go full on red eyes. Man, the jitters are happening a lot on this particular submenu. Alright, maybe I can just go... No. For some reason, these almost look greenish. Sort of a hazel. Alright, well, I'll try for the mahogany. Yeah, I think that one right there. Okay, now hair. Jeez. I think that actually looks more natural. Yeah, go with that. Tips. Oh yeah, you can frost your tips in this game.
Or just give yourself highlights.
Yeah, and that's what I'm going to end up doing. Just go with very slight highlights. And facial hair, we'll make that match the top of his head. Eyelashes, I like those default. Eyebrows, make those match as well. Highlights, oh wow. I could give him like a little salt and pepper. It's the stress, it's getting to him. I'll leave that at the default. Top, alright, so these are the color options for the coat. I think I'll leave those alone for now. So, okay, cool. Now I can get into the facial structure. So, eyes. There is just the position vertical. There we go. Oops. There. Let's move those down a little. I acknowledge that this is definitely going to take a good long while, so in the interest of giving you guys a semi-interesting stream, I'll just get this close to acceptable for me, and then I'll come and customize it further later. Position horizontal. Okay, so that's eye depth. Whoa, geez, that moves the entire eye ridge. Jeez. Okay. Upper lid vertical. There we go. Give him that intense stare. Angle. Is there not a lower lid vertical? Oh, man. Alright, fine. Oh, wait, there it is. Oh, geez, that pulls on his entire cheek. Okay. We'll just put you... Yeah, I'll just leave you at the default. Okay, angle. So that's gonna tweak side to side, right? Yeah, okay. So that's the tear duct. Okay. Let me adjust the nose a little here. So nostril width. Close that in. Take you down to like 13. Yeah, there we go. Nostril position vertical. Oop, nope. Drop that down. There we go. Okay, there we go. Width. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. See, this is what I was talking about, where auto-generates a starting point that one can then customize in amazing detail. Okay, so this is just overall nose depth. Or more just the pointiness, or not. Okay. Let's take you down to 37, and then... Okay, root depth. So that's actually the nose Celian, I think. Yes. I'll leave you at default for now. Root width. There we go. Tighten that up. And... there we go. Because I like having a slight concave curve to the length of a nose. Which means I now need to take some of that depth in, because that really pronounces the point. Yeah, okay. Now... oh, here we go. No. Wait, can I not just, like, move the entire nose up? Oh, wait, here it is. Position vertical. Jeez. One of the first friggin' options. Alright, so let's drop that down. There we go. Now, we move the mouth up. Because I also prefer having a small nose-to-mouth ratio, as some games put it. Just like that. Width. Okay. No, too wide. Too wide. There we go. Position horizontal. Oh, wait, is that depth? Okay, yeah, that's depth. Alright. I'll have him a little pursed and pensive looking. Thickness. What does, like, super plump lips look like? Yeah, there we go. It's about... there we go. Right about there. Alright. So, lower lip horizontal. There we go. There we go. Right about there. Now this part I like because I can give him essentially a default expression through the corner. I can make him look happy, or sort of like he knows something, or just angry, sad, all the time. The entire world is ruined, because it is.
Just depressed, always depressed.
I like to kind of give him a little of that knowing smirk. There we go, just like that. Okay, corner position, horizontal. What do you mean? Oh, okay, so that's like how far they're kind of pulling it in. There we go. Just like that. Alright. Alright, so... I could actually spend, like, hours at this, like actual hours. I'm not gonna, for now. I'm gonna make some adjustments though. So that position horizontal. Let me give those some more depth. Oh wait, hold on. Is brow gap? Yeah. Nope. Yeah, separate those out. There we go. Combat the unibrow. There we go. Ooh. I like that slider. I like that slider a lot. Man, that really changes the look of the face just with that one little thing.
Yep.
Alright, there we go. Now then, hold on, where's the eyebrow thing? Is there an eyebrow? That's arch. Is that what I'm thinking? I don't know. Hang on. Arch position. Oh, because that was the horizontal arch. Whoops. Okay, hang on. Arch position vertical. There we go. That's the eyebrow line. Okay. Take that down low. Where's the other arch position? And here. Is it
Celtic Knight asks, going to give him the people's eyebrow?
Yeah, actually. Pretty close too. Because I like certain features in customized characters in my games. Like, you know, sharp chin lines, sharp, like, cheek and jaw lines, a close nose to mouth ratio, and, like, low set eyebrows close to the eye ridge with a lowered eye ridge. Like, I always do, like, those things. Alright, so that's right about there. I would actually really like it if I could slightly quirk one eyebrow more than the other. Can't quite do that, though. Right, temples. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Wow, he actually looks a little like, I forget his name. The actor that actually played Nick Ulrich in Kingsglaive. I forget that guy's name now.
Don't know.
Once upon a time, I knew off the top of my head. That day is not this day. Angle. Actually drops the eyes a little more. Maybe not. Okay, maybe I need to take the mouth up. No, maybe it's nose down that I need. Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. So now cheeks, upper width. Whoa, 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 whoa. None of that. None of that. Too far. Too far. Okay. Okay. Well, what does just shape do? What is that? That's... Okay, so that's how full they are right there around the nose region. Okay. Middle position. What do you mean? I don't know. What do you mean? Oh, okay. So that's how full they are down here. Ooh, enough with the jitters there. Cool. Alright. I'm starting to like him. Lower width. Yeah, that's down there. Now he's starting to look like the actor that played Gaston in the new movie.
Luke Evans, I think.
Yeah, there we go. Wow, from the front. Yeah, I really see it now. Jeez.
It's in the eyes and nose.
It is. It's right there in the
The
T.
jawline isn't, though.
Yeah. Mid-width. I think I need to increase that. Yeah, there we go. Fill out his cheeks a little more healthily. Good. Alright, now jawline. I really need, yeah, chin width. Let's take that in. Chin shape. What do you do? Okay, so you're pointy or non. Okay, I like the point, although gonna need you to take it in a little. So upper jaw width. Wait, what does that do?
It's
Okay,
at the very
that's-
upper.
Yeah, that's right there. I think I'll take that to 90. Pardon me. Position vertical, is that just... Okay, so whoa, 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 whoa. Let's go position horizontal. There. Whoa, 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 no. No underbite, please.
Mm-hmm.
I had to get some corrective dentistry as a teenager for exactly that issue. Oops. Man. There we go. That's not so severe. Okay, so jawline position vertical. Okay, that's that. Alright, I see. Man, that really changes the lines of the face.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm getting close here.
Mm-hmm.
I do, however, want to take that down a little. Yeah, there we go. Looking a little more stern. Too far. Man, I don't know exactly. Oh, ooh, I know what I need to do. I need to take. It's not the arch position. What is it? It's just position horizontal, yeah. I need to take that in some. There we go, yeah. There we go. Okay, now, is there a nose thing where I can change the point of his nose tip? Here we go,
Tip
tip
shape.
position. Oh yeah, tip shape. Okay, that's point down. That's, whoa, oh geez. Giant schnoz. Okay, so I think the default shape I like is it tip position? Yeah, there we go.
That's a little too pointy.
Yeah, that's way too pointy. I'm just kind of looking at what this does. Okay, yeah. So if I do that and then take it down a little farther. Alright. Getting closer. Yeah, mouth position vertical. Take you up a little farther. Okay. Almost there. Jawline. Actually, no. Cheeks. Because I think his... Is that mid-width? I think it is. That actually did help, so I'll leave that for now. Is it middle position? Yeah, a little. There. Whew. I'm actually really starting to like his face.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I wish there was a way I could just like enlarge his forehead just a tad. I just don't know if I can. Can I? Is that somewhere in the eyes?
I bet it is.
There's the temples. I got it at 91. Yeah, that kind of enlarges it. I actually do like the change that maxing that out does, so yeah,
See
sure.
if there's any others.
Eye gap, upper lid, angle, nah. Because this Carriage Inn doesn't have a forehead slider like many do.
Mm-hmm.
He's getting real close to acceptable for me.
Awesome.
As I close in on almost 3/4 of an hour. Because I can actually see my timer there in the corner. Let's see. I think I'll just make a few more adjustments, and then for the sake of stream, I'll get things moving. Because I cannot tell you guys how many times on the console version I, after I finalized my character the first time, then went in and like made just a little tweak there, a little change here, little adjustment a few missions later.
Yep.
I even added some more scars after I got like really jacked up on a mission to kind of like tell an additional story myself through character customization. Okay, so that's jawline position horizontal. I'll just leave you alone. You know what? He's actually close enough to acceptable for me. I think I'll just.
Is it close time?
I think I'll adjust his clothing color and then move on. Oof, no, never mind. Hold on. When I zoom out, suddenly he looks chubby in the face. Why? Hold on.
It's the shadow of the beard.
It's also the roundness right there. Hang on, I can fix that. I know how. That's, I think, in jaw.
It's usually in jaw.
And it's in alignment. What does alignment do?
Jill says, I see we are still on creating our character. We are.
Oh, that's alignment. I can actually offset his jaw as though he got clocked in a friggin' pub fight.
Wow.
Jeez. All right, now I'm gonna center your jaw so you have. Oh God, no. Never mind. Hold on. Healthy dentistry. There we go. Jeez. Okay.
We're almost done with the face gen part, and then we'll get to the clothes.
I can only customize so much there. All I can do is just change colors, and that'll only take a minute. So I need. Here we go. Jawline. It's not upper jaw width. Or is it? No. Actually, I do need to take that in some. Oh, I actually think I know what's doing it too. I think it's the upper cheeks. Yep. And then I actually think I need to extend the jawline down a little. Man, it still almost looks like he's got a little of a double chin going on. Why is that? I mean, he doesn't. It just looks like he does.
It's because he has a line right under.
He's got a crease right there.
Yeah. I don't think you're going to get away from that crease.
I don't think I am either. Right.
Unless one of the faces doesn't have that.
Yeah.
Is that the skin tone?
I think it is.
Or like the not the skin tone, the skin type.
Something like that, yeah.
So you might be able to fix it if you shift the type a little bit. But I don't know if that will reset everything if you go back to the face section.
It doesn't. You can actually change your ancestors on the fly. At least you could on console. So that's tone. I'm at 73 right now. Ooh, yeah, that does kind of get rid of that, doesn't it?
Because it's a different... And then you can just change the coloration.
Alright. Ooh, I actually do kind of like that tone now. I didn't when I first had it.
But that's because you changed the actual skin color
in
the other section.
Okay. I can actually live with that. Ooh, yeah, that was a dramatic improvement.
Better?
Yeah.
He's starting to look like the character you had.
Yeah, he is. He's getting real close. Alright, so...
Just his scars are good.
Yeah. I'm probably going to add some to this guy. Hang on, let me also take his eyes down a little more. Ooh, there we go. That little change, that helps. Nice. That's that piercing gaze I'm aiming for. Alright, man, it's strange, too, how, like, from this angle he looks like this guy, and then I change him just, like, to there, and he looks really different. Funny how the angle one looks at a face can define it so much. Alright, so then... nose line. I need to take that in a little. There we go. Is there a tip width? I don't think so. Okay. I actually need to increase that. Ooh, yeah, that actually helps more.
She says, clothes take me forever to decide on The Sims. I'm still working on what outfits. Luckily, we don't really have a choice in this one, so it's just the colors, really.
At least early on, I don't have a choice.
Mm-hmm.
Later on, you do get a lot of choices. Alright, so tail position, that's 50 right now. Okay, that's that thing.
Marcus says, so after taking my sister to the stables, dogs for a walk, and taking a detour to the stables again because she forgot to take water with her, stables don't have running water, I have finally returned. Where are we at?
Character creation.
We're finishing up Care Gen.
Because this thing
Almost
is
an hour in.
incredibly detailed, and I could honestly spend another hour at this. I'm concluding it now, though, since I'd like to actually show some action on stream.
He means that he could spend another hour on this character, not
Oh,
switching to make my character.
Oh yeah, on this guy, just the tiniest little fine-tuning adjustments, I could spend a long time at. I think that's acceptable for now, though.
So,
I think
are you
he's
gonna,
he's looking pretty good.
gonna fix his clothes?
Yep. Alright, so let's see here. Color... top. Let's see. I'll make that nice and dark. Which part is that? Okay, so that's the
lining and the...
midline. Yeah, we'll leave that at the default, I think. This is... what is this? Okay, that's the pattern. Yeah, we'll just make that nice and gray embossed. Those are the armbands. Darken those. Well, put them right there. Those I want nice and dark. Undershirt. I actually think I'll leave as is. Pattern I'll leave as is. Undershirts. I think. Yeah, I'll make it a little dirty. There we go. And then shoulder pads. Darken those or leave them as is? I'll put them right there. No.
Sheila says, just wish I could find good scars as custom content for Sims, but I haven't found any that I liked. Yeah, that can be hard.
It's difficult to texture scars, like, convincingly. Because a lot of them either look like makeup or, like, really exaggerated. Alright, I'll leave it at that for now. Pumps. Let's just darken those. Waist belts. Darken that. That I think I'll leave alone.
Pyro says, hello
Dumb
again.
shoes. Hey, how goes? Good to see you, matey. Oof. Yeah, I'll I'll leave those at the default. What is that? Oh, that's the metal. Laces! I'll put those there. Okay. Cool. The gloves. I think I'm just gonna darken the actual leather. Wait, what is that? Oh, that's probably the metal around the wrist that I can't see. Okay. I think I have completed my character.
Awesome.
Finish. Save this avatar. Yes.
You are not Avatar. Remember, you can type.
Yeah.
We learned that last time.
Yeah, so Kinsmark. Can I choose my heritage now?
No, you have. I think you have to wait a little bit.
No clue? Don't sweat it. You escaped with something more precious than your memories. Your life.
I'm alright.
First of all, you're a glaive. Just like me. The king lends us his power. We fight to protect him. Well, fought. The king himself's long gone. His power remains, though, so we gotta put it to good use. See that up ahead? That's the last bastion of mankind. And it's the Kingslave's job to keep her safe from harm. Better enjoy the sunshine while it lasts. It'll be gone before you know it. Only other light left in this world is the kind we make ourselves. And as you may or may not remember, we play a big role in that process. Let's hope that jogs your memory. All of the Stalins counting on us, slaves.
I'm completely filthy.
Well, yeah.
Demons ahead, get ready.
Great, another bump in the road. You and me'll smooth it out. Let's move.
Okay.
Alrighty.
I have some stuff.
Alright, catch up.
Marcus says, so has anyone here seen the Death Wish remake with Bruce Willis? Heard it's good, gonna see it tomorrow. Love the originals.
I have not, actually. Let's see. Glaives function somewhat differently from Noctis and his pals. Oh, geez, look at that thing. Their fundamental controls remain the same. Alright. I actually already know all this, so I'll just catch you guys up as I go.
Shield says, Ken, did you hear they're making a Division 2?
I did, yeah. Because someone, like, data mined the logo out of the Ubisoft website. I confess, I absolutely love the fact that the default weapon style in this game is a katana form.
That's because we're all weebs at heart.
Because I am still, deep down, to a certain extent, a weeb. I acknowledge and accept this. As I've said, I think I take it to an acceptable level, and no further.
And no, I have not seen the Death Wish remake.
I haven't, yeah.
What are their names, out of curiosity, the Glaives we're with?
Let's see. Miles, Elea, and Libertas.
Interesting.
I love, too, that the katana form here is like an Iaido form.
Yeah.
God, those creepy giant dragon things, man.
Yep.
They're so unnerving.
That was good enough to me.
I'll take it. And consumables are essentially
They're your...
the resurrection items. Like if you fall in combat, you'll consume some food and then get up.
We are on server
Because-
Solheim.
Cool. Tarantulas! Oh, jeez!
Oh, should have known.
There's the Arachne. Alright.
Ow.
So... I can Warp Strike just like Noctis, and in this mode, one can Warp Link. And that's what that dark filter over the screen is.
We
Such
are
that,
also in stasis.
yeah.
Tell them what else is waiting on the road.
For a limited few seconds after that, any warp strikes that are done to the same target do tremendous damage. I can also use a Oh, I can't do it if I'm not in combat. Hang on. Let me trigger this Arachne. Hi there! I can use the shield, as one sees glaives do in the Kingsglaive film. Dang. Cut her down like crazy. Alright. Anyone recognize this gas station? Because you've seen it. This city has seen nicer days.
A lot can change in 6 months.
Oh yeah. I love my coat physics. Great. Frickin' saber tusks. I'm glad I enabled the captions, because, or the subtitles, because Liberty's voice is really muffled. Whoa! Frickin' goblins, man. Creepy that they're also stylized sort of after red caps, too.
Yeah. That is probably what they're based on,
Yeah,
mythologically speaking.
yeah.
Captain Knight says, waiting on word of how my new computer is coming along. It's nerve-wracking, to say the least.
I can
Last
imagine.
email they sent me was they were gathering the parts from their bins and beginning the stress testing of them. It's been over a week from that email.
Ah. Any idea how many people, like, in line ahead of you there are? I wonder if we'll ever fight one of those things.
I bet we will now.
Yeah,
Because I don't remember those flying overhead last time we were here.
I do. Can I look through the thing?
No. I doubt those still work.
Yeah.
Yep, this is as bright as it gets, guys.
Yeah, this, as light a day as ever we shall see for the next 10 years.
And it only gets darker from here.
Yep.
So the longer we go, the less sunlight even comes through.
Yeah. Like, the farther you progress in the Comrades missions, the darker it actually gets in-game. Whoa!
Don't take more than you can carry. Time like these, you gotta be fair about our food.
Ah, crap, Iron Giant.
That's
Core!
okay. Core is here. We're fine.
Ha
We are safe. Core has arrived.
Core the Immortal is here to lend a sword. Oh!
Core, you are my favorite.
I seriously hope they release an episode Core.
I want an episode Core so bad.
So much. Whoa! Ah, crap.
Uh-oh.
Eeh. Can I point warp anywhere?
Marcus says it's about as
Crap.
sunny as Capital Wasteland.
Yeah, pretty much.
And Captain Knight says there's no clue on how many are before me.
Ah, okay. That's kind of daunting. Whoa. Cut up his friggin' shins! There we go. Cheers, Core.
This way.
Thanks for the help.
Won't be long till more of them show up.
Okay.
Alright.
Open up. It's the Marshal. Open up.
Cool car gate.
Well, demons will have a harder time getting through that.
Go on.
Okay.
Be glad
to tell me
made it
twice.
inside.
4 years of light.
Classic throwback! Lostalum will henceforth serve as your base of operations. Rendezvous with online comrades outside the outpost.
In other words, this is one player only.
Yeah,
Little areas.
because that's just the
You are a
tutorial.
capable combatant. Everyone here in Lostalum is counting on you to keep them safe.
So, no pressure, right?
Rescue the citizens.
Alrighty.
We can do that, I'm sure.
They called off the search for Prince Noctis. Without our king or crystal, we got nothing.
I've seen a lot of Crown's Guards in my day, but none of them can hold a can.
Can hold a candle to Core? I mean, he's right there.
I thought the demons would disappear once the Empire fell, but they've only grown in numbers since then.
Well, yeah.
Not to mention that the Knights have gotten longer, too. The connection's so clear at this point that even the Deniers have changed their tune.
Because, I
If you
mean,
believe what it says in the cosmogony, then one day the king will rise up and rend the darkness. But but it's hard to find comfort in fairy tales when said king is MIA.
That's fair.
Of course, you know, the whole... I thought they would go away once it... I mean, why would you?
Because they existed prior to the Empire.
The demons. They just harnessed them.
They were weaponizing them. They certainly weren't the source of them.
People call me a pessimist.
You are then.
But what's there to be optimistic about now?
Survival.
Insomnia's fallen and the king's dead.
You're still
At
alive.
this point, there's nowhere left for us to go but straight to the grave.
Then just off yourself right now. Or continue fighting, because, again, you're still alive right now. If all was just gonna go to shit, you couldn't even complain.
Yep.
So shut your friggin' mouth.
She says, I can just hear, while in my days, this was a beautiful place. And there's,
In my day, which was 6 months ago.
Nowadays, Lestone's known as the City of Light, the last beacon of hope left for mankind. That's why everyone's gathered here. Refugees are pouring into the city from all corners of Eos, and it's our job to keep them safe from the demons.
Check.
We glaives fight for
You're a glaive?
This is our home
He's dressed like a hunter. Supposedly he's a glaive, though. Oh, cool. Thanks for the spending money. 1,000 gil.
probably so we can get gear.
Yeah.
Nowadays, Lestone's
Oh.
known.
No.
That's
Sorry.
why
Thanks. I got that the first time.
Ah, Libertus.
Cheers, Libertus.
Here you go.
I can't thank you enough.
Holly! Meteor shards collected on quests are used to generate electricity, scavenge for meteor shards, and restore power to the town.
Relax. You can rest easy now. Although
Can I,
you
though?
might want to thank the guy who brought you here. Anyway, I'd better get a move on. Wouldn't want to face the wrath of Kor the Impatient. Oh, and here's something for the road.
Libertus hands you a pair of daggers, allegedly yours. A name is carved into the hilt of one of your blades. Alright, here we go. Select your birthplace. Galad, Insomnia, Lestalem, and Altissia. I forgot Altissia with the last option. I think I'll stick to my first choice.
You're Galad.
Galad. One of the first glaives. Birthplace of many offensive specialists, blessed with high power and magic.
I usually go with Violeta as from Insomnia, and they met in the glaive
Yeah.
in Insomnia.
Because Insomnias are the
Wonderful
strongest mages.
military romance.
Oh, yeah.
But yes, Insomnia is good for mages.
He also returns your Crown City made smartphone. Unfortunately, you cannot remember your passcode.
I don't even get a thanks, Libertus? Or did you
'Cause we're
forget my
silent.
name?
Libertus.
Guess you still got a lot to remember.
We kind of forgot, yes.
You will gradually regain your memories as you progress through the story. Check the info menu periodically to see what you have recalled. Can do.
So basically, he's making fun of the fact that we're a silent protagonist.
Yeah. They added a lot more clutter to the streets for the PC version. Like a lot
Like,
more.
a lot.
Jeez, this place is a wreck.
Should we go... Oh, there's Vive.
Yeah, I'll check in at Vive. Oh, he isn't here yet.
Oh.
A match made in Lestalem. Yesterday, a team of Kingsglaive operatives, led by Libertus Ostium, safely escorted a truckload of hunters out of harm's way and into the city, along with their impressive haul of meteor shards. While it is uncertain at this time whether the Glaives and Hunters will enter into a formal partnership, this reporter even, this is Dino, isn't it? Because
Yeah,
he does
this-
that. This reporter
Yeah, this
is
reporter...
certain that this two would make an excellent team. If the Glaives combine their prowess in combat with the Hunters' perceptive powers, I have no doubt they could recover enough meteor shards to light up all Eleusis and dispel the demons for good.
That part's not going to happen.
Yeah. Hey, there he is.
You got your good side, wouldn't you?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Be glad you like it. I'll make sure to give the cameraman a raise. Oh, right. I suppose I ought to introduce myself.
Cheers, babe.
Viv Dornan, President and CEO of Meteor Publishing Incorporated. You see, that shot of you made quite a splash among the locals, so I was hoping you might let us take some more.
Sure.
The cameraman will just follow you around and snap some shots.
I signed a
Don't
contract.
worry, he won't get in your way.
The journalist is documenting your deeds in photographs. Speak to Viv to review, even. The picture is taken.
Come on, the public is eating you up. Let's give them another helping.
Okay.
Sure. Do I have any
Hold on
photos
to
turned
all the
on?
photos my guy takes.
Oh, I do, actually.
If you see one you like, I can frame it for you.
They're creepy little needle fingers. Ugh. I'm alright.
We're good.
Whoa.
Death. Except for the goblins over there.
Iron Giant. I'll save that one. Commemorate my first Iron Giant fight.
I'm still sad that we have more pictures available in this one.
That's actually a decent shot of Libertas. Hey, there we go. Alrighty.
Alright.
So that essentially serves the same function as Promptos in the main game. Can I clean my clothes now?
Yeah, you just have to go and talk
Yeah.
to Dustin.
Dustin! Friendo! Alright, I don't actually want to change my character.
Oh. You have to
Oh,
go...
yeah, I gotta go over here to the tent. There we go. Use the steamer to clean your clothes. Yes!
Basically, we're taking a shower.
Taking a shower. Steam cleaning my clothes. Oh god, I feel human again. Jeez, I look like a completely different
Iris.
character. Hey Iris, how's it going?
Oh.
Not enough power.
With the power.
Oh, that's right.
I'll fix
That's
that.
why we have to go
guys.
talk to,
Yeah.
We can't yet either, because there's not enough power.
How in tarnation is a man supposed to get his work done without any power?
Celtic Knight
Combine
says
some
that
sticks and
Cargate
rocks.
photo would make for a good background.
It would, actually.
Shall we go talk to Holly?
Yep.
So you're the glaive everyone's been talking about.
Sure.
Pleasure. Name's Jean. I work for Exoris.
Cool.
We take the meteor shards that glaives like you collect and turn them into electricity. Pretty cool, right?
Indeed.
All we need is enough light to drive away the demons. If you've got any bright ideas about where to send power next, feel free to share.
Alrighty. So this is essentially the mission screen. Select a facility on Lestalum's electrical grid to power up. Because up there in the upper right corner, I have 500 kilowatts worth of power, and every node on the power grid costs a certain wattage.
Wow.
This is different.
This is just Lestalum.
Yeah. So, whoa! Alright. Garless, I gone wild.
Hey, look.
Hey,
Monica! And your new clothes.
Mission HQ is now operational. Complete quests to generate more electricity. Talk to Monica to undertake your first mission.
Thanks again.
Alright, I guess that's my cue.
Yeah, we don't have enough power to do anything else.
These
Yeah.
tasks aren't for the faint of heart. Do you have what it takes?
I certainly do.
I like your
Party of up to 4
jacket.
players? Yeah, I know. I love the Comrades Monica so much more than the default game Monica. Because here she actually looks unique. Default game, she just really looks like an NPC.
She is an NPC.
I mean, she is. She looks it, though, you know?
Her face looks sharper in this one for some
She
reason.
does, yeah.
Like, her face looks different. Here,
She
you know
does.
what? You know what? I am determined that
You're gonna
Monica...
look up a shot of her?
Mhm.
They gave her a different face gen for Comrades?
Uh-huh.
It wouldn't surprise me, actually.
Monica.
Alright, I can actually do the dailies now, because for some reason, on console, it requires a PS Plus to do these dailies that I think are multiplayer only.
No.
And they're how you get elemental stones to do certain
maybe
upgrades
she
for
is
weapons.
the same.
Nah, that's different.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's different. She's supposedly the same character. That is not the same
Her-
jawline.
Her jawline is very different.
And she actually has a thinner face in the default. This is a rounder face.
Yeah.
She actually looks older in the default game than she does in Comrades, which is supposedly 6 months later. Weird.
That is very strange. I knew it though. I told you when we first played Comrades, I was like,
Up to you.
Monica does not look like Monica.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, who is that person? Are we supposed to know who that is? I was very confused.
Hey,
The
how's it
folks at
going?
Exoris have given us hunters unlimited access to their cable cars.
Cool.
Believe me, riding the roadway's a lot safer than trekking out to the boonies on foot. First,
I can imagine.
we need permission to board, of course, but I'm sure Monica would be happy to help you with that.
So this is Monica.
Mm-hmm.
She does not look the same.
Mhm.
You can't tell. Wait, that's. I knew it. I knew it. Because when we first played this, I was like, who is that? And you're like, that's Monica. I'm like, no, it's not. I don't know what you're talking about, but no, it's
You came
not.
to the front gate. That was all Sid's idea.
Ah.
He insisted on it.
A classic like her at the end for everyone to see.
I like your impression, ma'am.
That's funny. Yeah, one can actually spar with the trio of Noctis's comrades, because as one
Whenever they
progresses through
show
the
up.
missions, they start showing up one at a time here in the city, and then they're at the gate to the power plant. You can go find them and then challenge them to sparring matches.
And they'll give you.
Yeah, if you win, they give you strong weapons. All right, let's do a mission.
Will you lend us a hand?
Garalessa gone wild.
Do we want to do?
For this one, I'll just do an AI.
Because I don't know what our controls will be for. Can we mute people?
Yeah.
So until we know that, I think we'll try that on the off camera.
Because I know I can actually comfortably play up to like level 50s, assuming I level my character for it. Single player, so I don't
just
need...
the AI. I also kind of like the AIs because you get the same AIs.
You do, so you kind of like develop a relationship with them as you go.
Yeah, like, so they're all.
Should we tell them?
No, do not mystery meet. I will hurt you.
I'll take some plain wheat.
I will hurt you. Oh, Gutsko is back.
Yeah.
And Yura, and now there's Matt Kishimoto.
He's a new one.
You're new. Hello, sir.
Let's get a look at the new guy.
Oh, he's short.
Oh man. Ooh. All right, he kind of looks like he stumbled onto a friggin' wasp nest face first. That's okay though. He's a little dumpy. We'll see if he can fight. One of the rare ally spawns
is Kenny Crow.
Kenny Crow, complete with the full mascot outfit, who dual wields salmon.
From their basically, we haven't done much with the Kenny Crow stuff.
Yeah.
So
the Crow's Nest Diner, the fast food chain throughout Lucis, that I think you've seen me in the other streams of the main game, like sitting on the seats with the like statues of him next to me and cringing the whole time.
They have the there are in fact essentially people who are paid to wear their the costume as there are in real life.
Oh, they changed the lighting. It's so superior. Because on console, the color grading was just yellow. Like, it looked Yeah. This actually looks decent. Oh, thank God.
But, yeah, so sometimes in this mode, you'll get Kenny Crow, and he's always a really high level.
Yeah, he's like 30 levels higher than you.
And he...
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Did my game just crash? Because my computer even changed the hum.
Did our computer just freak out?
I didn't hear the ding of signal loss.
Here, I'll check.
The stream's still live?
I don't know. Hang on. I think
we're
still...
Yeah, because Facecam is still moving and the game is not, so...
The game just crashed.
I think the game just crashed. Alright. Let's see about fixing it. Let me just alt-tab
Yeah, stream
real
is
quick.
live.
Yeah.
Stream's okay, yeah.
Ooh, I can't even alt-tab. Ooh, my mouse is on screen. Ooh, we got problems here. Okay, Control-Alt-Delete.
That's not good. Oh, there it is.
There we go. Alright, yeah, Windows Edition has...
So, they might have some issues with their servers.
Comrades stability seems a little iffy. Alright, let's launch again.
Let's try this again. What do you think it saved us, didn't it?
Yeah, I'm also going to close out my Firefox, come to think of it, because it's eating up a lot of memory, and I'm sure my Computron is having a hard enough time as it is right now.
Hopefully G4G won't be upset.
Yeah, I may have actually just closed G4G. So...
Oh well.
Well, I'll open that up, and just have
I hope
that
that they saved our...
There we go. G4G dash. There we go.
I hope they saved our character.
That should have, yeah, because I finalized it, so... Okay, alright.
Gonna try again.
Yeah, so now Firefox is only taking up a tiny amount of memory, whereas earlier it was taking up a lot. So, alright. Launching game again.
Once more with feeling.
Can I get more than 3 swings in and then crash this time? I can actually see myself putting a lot of time, assuming it actually stays stable and doesn't crash, into Comrades now that it's on PC.
Yeah.
Because, again, just playing with AIs, it got stale, so...
Yeah. Though, I think when we stream, until we know what all we can do with We'll just have to,
I appreciate that little alert right there.
yeah, and that it automatically says return to title.
Yeah.
So that you don't accidentally...
Yeah, you don't even, like, see this menu. There we go. Because, again, the entire premise of this mode is a huge spoiler. So the fact that they gird you against accidentally spoiling yourself. Oh, here we go. Having put the Exenerous power plant back online, the glaives have brightened up Lestalem, yet the rest of the world remains shrouded in darkness. Our hero's next mission is to send power to major outposts across the continent and bring the light back to Lucis.
So basically we need to light up Lestalem before we can start lighting up everything else.
Is that Noctis? That looks like Noctis.
That's Noctis. Yeah, that's Noctis.
That is straight up Noctis.
That's his glove.
That's his glove. That's his cut-off pants.
That is Noctis.
And his hair.
Why is Noctis here?
What?
What happened?
I assume this is just concept art, and they didn't know that he isn't here for it.
Arden. I blame Arden.
Oh,
I blame Arden.
He is still around.
I blame Arden. Officially blame Arden.
Because one of Arden's powers...
is he can take the form of other people.
Yeah, he's an illusionist, essentially.
And he likes to...
he jacks with people.
Yeah. He likes to screw with people.
Can you imagine the havoc he could sow if he appeared as Noctis?
Yeah.
And everyone assumed he was, in fact, the king himself. Oof. Post-O Potions is now operational. Ah, that's, Dave's mom's place.
No, that's Dave's aunt's place.
I always confuse those two.
Kimya.
Yeah. Alright, cool. So
you have not met her yet.
Yeah. Yeah, y'all have not seen her.
When we'd actually played Comrades for the first time, we hadn't met her yet.
Yeah. Alright, I'm actually going to change the color of my coat real quick.
Anything I can assist with?
1 second. I need a color dye for my coat.
Yep.
Alright, let's see here. Whoa, this lighting is different. No wonder it looked a little strange. There we go.
Shield says it's frozen, the game.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna... No? I'm getting it fine.
Yeah, it looks fine on our end. You may need to refresh on yours.
Yeah, because I'm seeing...
Yeah.
Handy wavity wave.
Handy wave.
So I can check and make sure this isn't... Yeah. I'm live.
Okay, so you may just want to refresh on your end then.
Yeah, Marcus is getting the stream fine.
Okay, cool.
We appreciate it.
Okay, hopefully that ends up looking okay. Save avatar, cool. Yes, yes, yes. That's my name. Thank you. Again, I applaud that availability. Because so many games force you to just lock in.
You can even change your name.
Alright, never mind. Never mind. Because that color looks completely different in this light. That almost looks purple in this light. Yuck. Yuck. Alright, well, hang on one more time. And this is what I'm talking about. Because corrections like that can cost money in some games.
Yep.
Alright, you know what? We're just gonna go with all dark. There we go. Save it. Okay, cool. Once more, with feeling. There we go. There we go. Alright. So then, let's attempt this mission.
Aren't for the faint of heart.
I know.
Do you have what it takes?
I do.
Why is your face different? I don't like it.
I'll read off the mission here as well, because I didn't do that the first time. The procurement of rations has proved a considerable challenge for the folks of Lestalem, and one excessively aggressive creature has made the process all the more difficult for those brave enough to venture into the wild in search of supplies. The glaive is tasked with slaying the belligerent beast and helping stave off hunger in the city.
Thank you.
Pretty eye.
Take care out there.
See you, Monica.
Bye.
It's cool that we use the rail lines, or what would you call it?
The sky...
like sky rail?
Sky rail, yeah.
Alright. Collect a little food. Glenweed.
Gutsko, Sada, and Jenica. All names I recognize.
And they have the coat! God, I want that coat! I want it so much!
Jenica?
Where did you get your coat? Because I want...
Whoa.
Whoa, hey, calm down. Whoa, hey, I am not your enemy here. Oh god, look at her face!
She is so mad.
She's so angry!
She was mad at you.
I'm not trying to steal your coat, I just want to know where you got it! Jeez, alright, let's go then. If you're gonna get so mad. Oh my god.
And I kind of like the fact that your AIs come from all the same pool. So it feels like you, like they're actually just a group of glaives that are just hanging out in Lestalem to help people.
Yeah. And since their level scales with the player, it actually feels as though you're all gaining skill and strength together. So there is a certain enjoyment in playing alongside AIs. Again, though, it's just like certain enemies require more exacting strategies than the AIs are really capable of keeping up with.
Yeah.
Which is why I started to get a little sour on playing with just AIs on console.
But once you get up to, like, the low levels...
Yeah, low levels are easy. You can play these with AIs. No
and I think
problem.
it's really just some of the...
Ow.
It's not even all of the high-level ones that need real players. It's just some of them.
Yeah, because some of them are just slugfests. The complicated fights, like the Deathclaw, though, that has a lot of, like, really powerful, specifically directed attacks.
Yeah.
You really need more coordination a la that of a communicating group of players.
Yeah. Marcus is BRB.
Alrighty.
Gotta pick up sister.
I don't know. Grab that thick shank.
Please no mystery meat. Please.
Because, just like in the main game...
Monica will cook for you.
Yeah.
And she is not an Iggy.
Yeah, her cooking, it's alright. It looks edible. Certainly doesn't compare to Ignis, though.
It looks edible most of the time. There are a handful of them that I'm just like, I don't need to eat that. Whatever that is.
Yeah, because some of them it looks like she drowns it in gravy to try and cover some flavor up. And I don't care to know what she's trying to cover.
Yeah. Kessica says, or pink paste. That's what I think it is, if I'm honest.
There are a few that do look like that, yes.
They look like somebody tried to make pink paste look edible, and it's not.
Mm-hmm.
It's still not.
Yep.
Ever. Just don't even try.
Oh, jeez, that mutant gorilla. Ugh. Oh. Knock on wood. Knock, knock. So far, it's staying stable. So I think I may have just
I think we
overloaded
had a memory.
my CPU.
I think we had a memory leak in Firefox that
'Cause-
just said nope.
Yeah, because Firefox was eating a lot of my memory. So I think closing that out helped. Whoa, hey now. Nope, nope, nope. Stay away from the horns. Well, technically, those aren't horns, Kinsmark. Those are testes.
I didn't realize Garula were in other Final Fantasies.
Are they?
Final Fantasy V.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, I did on Record Keeper, I did a Final Fantasy V dungeon the other day, and I fought Garula. And they looked like this.
I did not know that. Then again, I didn't really like 5, so I didn't play that much of it.
Yep. Celtic Knight says, reminds me you need your tune to eat, oh, you need to eat that in Fallout 4. No, we are not eating pink paste in Fallout 4.
No!
We're not doing it.
No! Because I'd prefer not to turn into a creepy pink ghoul, thank you. I am concerned, though, about the consequences, speaking of eating some of these mutant creatures that we are supposedly gaining meat from.
Well, some of them are just regular Garulas.
Yeah, some are.
I'm guessing they've herded some and, like, essentially forced them into breeding populations.
Yeah, maybe.
At some point.
Whoa, that just... Because
I do know that they set up greenhouses in Lestalem for plants.
Yeah, and that's a cool touch. Because that's the only way that...
Because as you can see, things are already starting to die.
Yeah. And you'd need a controlled environment since all the vegetation out here isn't growing anymore. Gotcha. Come on. Come on, just give it up. You're done. You're done. There you you go. I'm gonna split you open like a tauntaun. You're done. No. Lay down. There you go. Primo prime rib.
Yep.
Having that.
Hopefully we will not have mystery meat. Guys, what did you pick up? That better not be mystery
All meat.
Because some of them are only 1-star food. Guts Go has 2-star food, so if we're lucky, that and our 4-star will be what gets us food.
Yeah, I hope so.
Because Monica will make food, the dish. It will pick which dish to do based on
the ingredients that you take to her. Yeah. I like this song.
Welcome back.
Mystery meat, raw meat.
That's okay.
Killer tomato.
We had garlic in there. Let's hope.
Oh, hey.
Oh, good.
Hunter's crazy kebabs. All right, those look edible.
That's not so bad. A little bit burnt. I don't know what that square thing was on the end of that one, but...
Tofu, maybe?
I'd be more than happy to cook for you again sometime. It's quite therapeutic.
And you can actually see her over by the cooking equipment.
And
do you
all
get
of...
to take those?
Yeah, well, this is essentially my haul of like all of this stuff. And you can see there statistically what these all do, because all of these are components usable for upgrading gear. So all of these are the stats that if you use these as parts, that they'll augment on the weapon that you use them for.
Also, this haven looks a lot bigger than they do in-game.
It does.
It also looks stretched, the textures. So I think the haven is actually bigger than it is in-game.
Yeah, well, like look here at the concept art. It's like 30 feet wide.
They're not that big in-game.
No, they're really not. Cool, though, that they have like that circle of floodlights all around it. Alrighty, so that is one mission done.
Yep.
Alright, let's start getting systems
What do
online
you
here.
say?
Alright, what we got?
What's
that go
that
to?
goes to the apparel shop. Yes, please!
We really owe you one.
Connect to Iris's shop! Thank you. Because I really want to see what's in there.
Thanks again.
We have more.
I know.
Good to see you.
It just automatically knocks me out of that. So that is remodeling station. Yes, please, because I'd like to upgrade my gear.
Right. Say hi to your pals.
Will do.
Any bright ideas?
That is supply station. That is... Oh, that leads out to the... Wait, to
The
the
Laville.
Ville. Oh, that's our new quest. Okay.
What's that other one? What's the treasure chest? Oh, that's the market.
Cartel market. That gives me treasure. Is the weapons shop already online?
Yeah.
Oh.
They don't need power. That's why
Okay.
we were giving Gil right away. So we could go to the weapons
Cool.
market.
Alright, well, I'll do that then.
All right.
Because that'll give me money, so I can go...
Do we have enough to do the Laville?
Maybe? Yeah, we do. Okay, cool. Let's do that too.
Think of what we can do.
Nice.
Means we only have one left, it looks like.
Yeah. And that's the supply station that is only so valuable at this point. So, alright, cool. Let's check the shop. Iris, can I see your clothes?
Hey, you're a member of the Kingsglaive, right?
I
I
am.
don't mean to bother you out of the blue, but would you be interested in buying some used clothes?
Sure.
It's for a good cause. I mean, they're not all used. I actually sewed some of them myself. Anyway, have a look if you got a second.
Can do. Purchase articles of clothing and other accessories at the clothing shop, or pick up new phrases in the fast chat conversations. Okay,
Hey
so...
there.
Casual conversationalist, so these are essentially emotes.
Yep.
Men's hair monthly.
That's the sorta kinda Nick Ulrich hair.
Yeah.
That's sorta kind of crow hair, but not quite.
Ooh. Wait. Oh, those are tattoos. Okay.
Yeah.
Those are tattoos. Alright, clothing-wise.
Wait, can you go back real quick?
Hmm?
Can the body art? What's it say?
Magazine that talks about what's booming in body art. This issue focuses on patterns currently popular in the Crown City.
Oh, interesting.
So, yeah, it looks like those little, like, dagger tattoos that we saw on some of the characters in Kingsglaive. Apparently that's a Crown City thing.
I like it.
Yeah. Alright, so Kingsglaive
Something
attire.
says, Iris is so cute. She is. She's also 15, so don't go,
I'll just say that there are people who don't respect her age on Tumblr. Careful in your searches.
She is literally 15 right
Yeah,
now.
she's actually a kid.
Are those like Iggy glasses?
Give me dim. Give
The
me dim.
boots. Always the boots. She gets more stuff as you go.
Yeah.
I like that she has books to sell.
She does, doesn't
That's
she?
100% for her brother.
And flowers!
You can't tell me those books aren't because of her brother.
Oh, yeah. Actually, that one there at the
Is that
the start of the file, yeah. Alright, that'll have to do for now.
Do you want to go look at the weapons merchant?
After I put my new footwear on.
Gotta put your boots on. Ugh, my allergies are so bad.
Dustin, you got a shoehorn. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We need to
Oh, yeah, I
darken
gotta-
that leather.
I gotta change that color because that's a little ick. There we go. Alright, those little laces. There we go. That's more like it. Because I freaking love those. Oh yeah.
I would wear those.
Same. Alright, let's see. Weapons dude. Oh dude, he has a new idle animation.
He's sharpening it.
Yeah. He's got a whetstone in his hand. Cool.
You want weapons?
Alright, dude.
We got lots
What you
of
got?
them.
Katana, mace, javelin. Ooh, I might have to take one of those off your hands. Daggers, crossbow, kite shield, shuriken. I'll take a javelin.
Yep.
Pleasure doing business.
Thank you,
Hey,
sir.
come again.
And the shops will get more things.
Yeah. Alright, daggers. Ooh, I don't want those there.
Oh,
So,
Lucian
yeah.
saber.
Lucian saber.
is that one better
there.
than the katana?
I don't know.
It might just be the same as the katana. Like, it's just a different style.
Yeah, the Lucian saber one can't upgrade it for some reason.
What's it look like?
Oh, free? No. Hang on, let me take it over to the table. Because I can't check it in this menu. Hey, Sid.
Say, ain't you one of them on Reggie's security detail?
Once upon a time.
Wouldn't help you much, but maybe you can do something for me now that that comes my powers back. You see that lady over there? I was using her to remodel weapons for a spell, but she ain't getting much love nowadays. Do me a favor and put the old girl to work.
Can do, Sid.
AKA, I miss Noctis.
Alright, so I know how this works. Thank you, Sid. Alright, so that's normal katana. That's there.
What's the...
Indistinguishable.
I don't understand then. What's the difference?
I don't
Like,
know.
if we can't upgrade it, right?
I don't know.
Do you want me to look that up?
Sure. Those are cool looking daggers.
Shield says the oldest is making lunch for us. It's the first time the oldest is going to use their skills from school. Making homemade pizzas from scratch.
Oh, good times.
Okay, so...
I've only ever had homemade pizza one time, and it was delicious. Man, can I not make those any darker? Although maybe it's just because they're shiny and my pants aren't. Alright, anyway.
I foresee great things on your horizon.
Tangled web. Let's do that. With the advent of longer nights comes the continual spread of demonic activity. One particular species has taken to seeking shelter from the sun in shacks, then wreaking havoc on the area once darkness falls. Glaive is tasked with exterminating these pests once and for all. Alrighty.
A
Just
fine
over for
choice.
the
I
eye.
wish you a safe return.
I do wish I could manually set my avatar photo there. Oh, dude. That's Lestalem off in the distance there.
Yeah.
Cool. that? Ooh. Potato? Potato. I saw a potato. Where'd the potato? Potato! Alrighty. Let's go, Delilah and Jenica.
Apparently, the saber just showed up in people's inventories 2 months ago.
Alright.
And no one knows what it's for.
Huh. I assume they have plans for it then. Ooh, ouchies! Yeet. I wonder if it's like a weapon you can't sell or something.
You can't.
Oh, you can't?
No, you cannot sell
Okay.
Vision Saber.
So it's probably a fallback then, in case you accidentally sell all of your weapons. You've always got something.
That's true.
It's not something really great, it's something though. Man. I can hardly articulate to you guys how much of an improvement this is visually over the console version of this. Because the color grading was so terrible on console. Everything was just cast in yellow. And yeah, this is definitely, whoa, graded to a certain extent. It looks so much more pleasant to the eyes. So I want to get to a certain part in the story in this stream that's fairly early on, just because I don't necessarily want to have to lock myself into always streaming this whenever I'm playing it, because I'm going to put a lot of time into this.
Yeah.
And so I want to cross that part on stream so that I can kind of free myself up to just kind of do my own thing after that. So, I'm going to try and pace myself out for the remainder of this stream so that I can get there, because I think it'll take me an hour-ish.
Okay. I did find out something interesting.
Yeah?
You know that grayed out assets tab in the options of the main game?
Yes, yes.
It's for the 4K textures. So you turn them on and off.
And since I haven't downloaded those, then it's grayed out.
Yeah.
Okay. Whoa! Aha! Yeah, I like my voice selection.
Yeah.
I like his calm demeanor. Ah, come on. Point warp. Point warp. Point warp. Ow. Damn it. Ah. Ran out the clock on it. Dang it. Oh well. Ah! Hey, there we go. Another chance. Chain warp.
Marcus is back.
Cheers, lad. That was a short drive. Can I get you? There we go. I'm just doing a little arachno extermination. Ow, crap.
Matthew says, "Good evening, everybody."
Hey, cheers, man. Ain't seen you in a while. Good to see you.
Yeah, as far as I can tell, nobody knows what the Illusion Saber is for.
Huh. That's interesting.
And Daughter Skis waves.
Hey. Getting a few people showing up. Good to see y'all. So, to catch you guys up, we are currently checking out the Comrades co-op multiplayer mode in FF15 Windows Edition, comparing the changes that they've made to it against the console version, and man, it is much easier to look at.
I just realized why my allergies are so bad all of a sudden. Because it's been over 24 hours since my last allergy med.
You can go take some if you
So
want.
my eyes are burning and watery, and my nose is running. And
Yeah, I can hear it in your voice. You're sounding kind of nasally.
I
You
feel
can go
really,
take some if you want.
I feel really bad all of a sudden.
Maybe you should do that.
I think I'm gonna. Otter, he says, early stream I see. It's 6 p.m. here.
Yeah.
It's almost noon. We streamed once earlier today.
Yeah, because we woke up around like midnight-ish our time, since we're still correcting our sleep schedule after getting sick earlier in the week. And it was either stream
no.
early or not at all.
Don't stream. No, we're gonna have mystery meat.
Yeah,
It's
because
mystery meat
just got a
day.
bizarre bone.
Oh, it's not.
Oh, it's just,
Wait,
that,
but it's square.
It's so squared off. That looks like it came out of a can.
That's mystery meat steak.
Yeah.
That is mystery meat steak. You
That's...
breaded mystery meat steak.
Yeah. Because you have to cover it up with seasonings.
I'll be back.
Alrighty. Let's see. I'm just going to try and roll through these missions as quick as I can. Actually, come to think about one little stopover I want to make.
Hold on to
Check the
all
photos.
my guy takes.
If you see one you like,
That
I
one's-
can frame it for you.
Eh. That one's alright. That one's eh. She's having a sneeze fit in the other room. Oh, God. Oh, photographer, why? Why would you preserve that? Whoa. Warping in midair. She is sneezing up a lung in there. That is a really cool photo. I'm gonna save that. Alright, well, thanks, Viv. Appreciate it, friendo. Alright. Let's see. Well, at this point,
Ready to get powered up?
I need some new missions to stave off the repetition, so how about connecting to the last
see.
one,
The future is bright.
and then opening up the rest of the map. Hey, alright. Supply station is now up and running. Fulfill certain conditions to start receiving regular donations.
Well, now it's my turn to get to work.
Alrighty. Holly has just to do a solo quest.
to your pals.
Is that always a thing? I don't remember if that was a thing. Well, Polly,
I can barely keep up with you.
it isn't here. Huh.
Good luck to you.
Alright. Maybe I have to go talk to her personally? Alright, let's check that. There we go. Hey, Holly.
Well, welcome to the glade. I hate to bother you
I,
right off the bat.
I'm
but
not exactly
I need
new.
your help with something. Otherwise, the whole town could be in trouble.
Alrighty.
Curtis was right when he said I could count on you. Well, let's get to work, shall we?
Oh, I remember this. Alright. Ropeway under renovation. This one's simple. Because once again, for anyone just joining, I have played this on console. I got to like level 50-ish.
Thanks again for helping out.
Mm-hmm. Use R2 to converse with your comrades. Let's do this. Mm-hmm.
See a ropeway on your left?
Mm-hmm.
That's the one.
Yeah.
There's another line on your right, but it's been out of order for some time now.
I see.
I was hoping you could handle the repairs. We use the cable cars to haul those meteor shards from here to our thermoelectric incinerators. Both lines need to be up and running to properly fuel the plant. And if the plant loses power, so does the entire grid. Watch your back in there. Place is crawling with critters. Real nasty ones, too. They're like a
Creepy.
pack of rabid dogs, but more demon-like. Oh, so hurt.
Oh, jeez. Freaking saber tusks, man. I couldn't even count how many sneezes I heard.
I lost
Are your sinuses intact?
No. Oh. feel
Definitely
bad. I feel
good call
bad.
to take allergy meds,
I
because,
do
man,
not feel good.
I can imagine.
Ow.
That sounded rough.
They could hear me.
Seriously?
Yeah, they could hear me. Everybody could hear.
I don't know if that was coming through the mic.
No!
What was that?
That was my...
Is there a mouse?
Yes.
Oh.
Slipped through the... I don't know where it went now. I can't tell.
I don't know.
Hang on.
One thing after another here.
I cannot catch a break today.
I'm doing the clear the power plant for Holly quest.
Okay. Almost dropped my laptop too.
Let's not go that far. I know they say
Okay.
things happen in threes.
Let's not.
Let's not do that.
Okay.
Ooh, you know. Ooh, you know.
Celtic Knight was saying it's the 4th stream today. Don't let on about the mistakes.
You're technically correct. Dude.
Marcus says, where's the party chef when you need him?
Well, all aboard.
Probably miserable because one of his best friends is missing. Let's see. Yeah, and they could hear us. They could hear me sneezing. Yep.
Alright, jeez.
Sheila says, finally finished making my sim and now it's time to pick their home.
Good times.
Daughter says, you guys should totally invest in another monitor or something so it's easier for you to read chat. We would like to.
Mm.
Part of the problem is figuring out where we'd put it.
Yeah, because I do have a rather small desk. Also, I wonder, can I... Alright, I cannot... Whoa. Oh, God.
Oh, you switched it to keyboard controls. Wiggle with your...
Oh, there we go. Okay. I was just attempting to check and see if I could hit N and go first person in Comrades mode. Apparently I can't.
No.
That's a main game only thing. Alright, anyway. Hate these things. Ow. Do not like you, Sam I am. There we go. One down. Alright, you know what? I think this calls for Javelin, because it's more of an aerial weapon. Whoa! I also like that the Javelin form essentially gives you, like, free warps because of some of its movements. Ah, crap. Ah, heal. Heal. Ah, crap. Ah! Almost there. Woo. Gotcha. Ha! Alright, so now... Warp to high ground.
All you need to do is replace the busted fuse. You should be able to make it to the car in a flash.
You mean literally?
Mm-hmm. And this lady's just hanging out up
Is
here.
she stuck up here?
I don't know.
Oh no, there's people trying to fix it.
They're already up there. Hey! Square. Wiggle, waggle, wiggle, waggle. Repairs complete.
Well, look at that. Thanks a bunch. Watch your step on the way back.
Is she just gonna ride it on top of there?
Apparently.
That seems not safe.
I hope there's a ladder on the other end for her.
So basically that was just to tell us how to do that.
Yeah.
A huge favor. Plans up and running once more. If we get back to capacity, we could power the whole region.
Neato. The Xenorous power plant is fully functional once again. Send power to the other outposts and expand your range of operations. So essentially, get new missions.
Yep.
And I am already filthy again.
Are you surprised?
I mean, look at the air.
I know, like, I think you just wander around and you end up
Yeah, I think you just
looking nasty.
cake dirt on after a few hours just meandering around. Alright, let's...
Any
send
bright
power.
ideas?
Alright, so that sends it up north, and that's all I can do.
I
for now.
probably freaked the puppet out with my sneezing.
Yeah. He doesn't like it when you sneeze to start with. Alright.
He gets really paranoid. He thinks you're dying or something. I don't know. We don't have enough yet for that.
Alright, I need to get to that, because that's the story point that I want to get to.
So we need to do another mission first.
Yeah.
Have we done everything in town?
Yeah.
You did the 500?
Yeah, I got the supply depot online. So, I think I'll just do this one again, because it's the most reward. And, you know what, I'll try a quick play and see how other players fare in this game.
Hopefully it's not going to be really loud.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, if they're on voice, I'll just we'll train while waiting for comrades.
Oh.
So there's a 50-second countdown. Okay, whatever.
So we're on a rooftop. Whoa!
What the hell? Praktar. I get it. Level 999. So I cannot kill this thing.
No.
It's just here for me to wail on and give me something to do. Alright, I get you.
Tarski says, I finally got my squad tall colonels in XCOM 2.
Nice. I do like the dagger form. No, comrades. Fine, depart with AI then. I was gonna give other players a chance. Apparently they just ain't
It might be
interested.
because we're too low level.
That is entirely possible. Pardon me.
And nobody wants to join such a low level quest.
Yeah.
Gutsko, Delilah, and Yura.
All familiar faces.
Yep. And Gutsko constantly changes his jacket colors.
He does. Like,
In
a lot of
case-
them have consistent appearances.
Gutsko he has a closet full of the same jacket in different colors.
He does.
Tarski says, nearly completed, I think. Still haven't lost a single soldier yet.
Nice.
Very nice.
That is one hell of an accomplishment. Alright, let's do this. Potato! Nice. You know, it's funny, seeing that sheer turmeric there. I actually heard that word pronounced out loud for the first time yesterday.
Which one?
Turmeric? I always thought it was turmeric whenever I was reading it, yeah. It's some kind of spice, I think.
Yeah. It's some kind of, it's, I think it's some kind of herb.
I actually heard
Whoa.
them say it out loud on Game Grumps, and I was just like, is that how you say that word?
So which is the proper?
Turmeric,
Is it really?
supposedly.
It sounds like
I mean,
tumor.
According to Aaron. So, one knows how reliable a source he is at times. Although he does know his food, so he may very well have it right.
Maybe it is turmeric.
You know, turmeric is how I always thought it was pronounced. Turmeric is how he said it,
Turmeric?
so...
Maybe it's one of those things that's,
Tomato, tomato.
yeah.
Mm.
Like, maybe that's one of those, what's the word I'm looking for? Regional.
Yeah, that's possible. Whoa.
What happened?
Yura just got a little early start with those shuriken.
Okay.
I just saw him come sailing over my shoulders toward the spiders.
If
There they go
Yura
again.
wants to do it, yeah, that's fine.
Oh, wow.
Wait, that's the king's sword. Or something
No,
similar to it.
It's similar. It's not the same, though. curious that that's the weapon I hang from when I don't have,
We don't have that.
a sword like that.
No.
Oh god. Saw that coming. Gosh, dang, he knocked me like 10 feet. Almost there, almost there. Yes, one down. Ah! I accidentally initiated a chain warp. That was definitely intentional.
Doski says, so where's Noctis? That depends. Are you concerned about spoilers?
Yeah, because we gave away the premise of this mode earlier in the stream. You were not there for it, though.
So if you care about spoilers, don't ask that question and just enjoy the fights.
Yeah. Suffice it to say, I am not
here.
playing as that party right now.
He is not currently available.
Yeah. He is indisposed at the moment.
This is the multiplayer expansion.
Yep.
She says, nah, I don't care about spoilers.
Okay. So, Chapter 13 ends with Noctis getting absorbed into the Crystal of the Lucii, and he spends 10 years in there absorbing its powers so that he can confront Arden and cleanse the world of the Star Scourge after that. And this is set during that 10-year interim. So it's essentially the Glaives attempting to safeguard a city full of refugees in his absence.
Yeah.
Oh,
Whoa,
holy
Gentiana.
crap, Gentiana!
Every warrior shall be made anew.
Please don't make mystery meat.
Alright!
Please don't make mystery meat. Please don't make
I
mystery meat.
didn't know she could cook for... Oh, dude, a bento! Almighty Astral Lunchbox. Nullifies fire, ice, and lightning attacks and prevents most status ailments. That is amazing.
We need to go fight things
We do.
right now.
Like, immediately.
Feast on the blessing of the stars. They dine as one. Together. In perfect harmony.
I'm taking a photo.
And then she's just being creepy back there.
It's just hanging out. I had no idea Gentiana could show up. Because we've gotten Sid
I don't think
and
she.
Cindy.
I don't think she did before. This might be new.
I think
This
it
might
is.
be from the new update.
Yeah.
She says there's multiplayer. I didn't even know multiplayer was a thing in this.
It's a DLC.
You get it with the season pass or with Royal and or Windows Edition.
Yeah. So it's a co-op mode that is instanced mission oriented.
All right, let's give power to some new place that has a new higher level mission and take
Yeah.
advantage.
That
Take
is
immediate advantage.
super cool.
All right, what we got? What we got?
We got
Let's light it
this. Let's see.
Awesome.
Fair amount of meteor shards. You receive a message from Libertas. Hey there, hero in the making. Heard you're making a name for yourself already. Thanks to your hard work reconnecting the power lines, we managed to get in touch with one of our comrades who went MIA. As luck would have it, he stumbled upon one of the royal coffins. And he's headed this way right now. Go meet him at the gates, will ya? Can do.
Cool. She says, so is it campaign or is it like free roam missions?
It's instance campaign missions. It isn't open world like the main game.
He's like, oh my god,
I
somebody
see he's
save
having
me.
a fun day.
Oh yeah, that's straight up the coffin.
It's just a pack of goblins chasing after him. Alright, clear the road. I'm gonna try the daggers. Whoa! Oh god, it's so flippy and rolly. Was it always this way? I don't feel like it was always this way.
Whoa.
Dude, it's so much fun!
I don't think it was always this way. I think there's been
I
some
can
updates.
throw them?
Yeah, Ignis,
I couldn't throw them.
Ignis throws them too. And of course, that's like the glaive thing.
Whoa.
That's how they warp.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I love the dagger style now. Holy crap!
President says it looks like he ran you over.
I'm so acrobatic! I love it! But come here. God damn it, quit running away. Come here. Jesus, kick that one in the face to death. Flip. Stab. Roll. That was so much fun.
Everything okay, bud?
Cheers, mate. Everything accounted for? All your fingers and toes?
A lot of work hauling that thing all the way back here. Good job, Glaive. Now, my only question is, where the hell are we gonna put it?
That's for you to figure out, man.
I'm not in charge.
The basement of the LaVille.
Sure.
Yeah, I bet the king could rest in peace down there. Speaking of
Say
rest,
so.
you must be beat. It's written all over your face. Maybe you ought to call it a night, too.
He's definitely done.
I could go for some sleep and a shower.
Sword of Lucis, you have liberated my soul.
Glaive.
Well, I cannot lift the cross that you bear.
This isn't the Oracle?
I can offer my protection and help shoulder that burden.
Cool. The Oracle's Sigil, Healing Light.
I wonder if we'll get sigils now, ourselves, in base game, when we fight the...
Ooh, that's a good question. I hadn't thought about that. Kingly Blessing. Equip a royal sigil to receive the blessing of a ruler of yore and make their powers your own.
So at one point, one of the rulers was the Oracle also.
Apparently, yeah. That's interesting. I actually don't like this one because it makes my combat skills suck.
Yeah.
Because it cuts them a fifth down. So I'm actually not gonna get that. Where's the one that I do like? Ah, crap, it doesn't
It won't
tell
show
me.
you.
Because there's one of these that makes my combat skills amazing and allows me
there's
to
the
do...
rogue. She's awesome.
Yeah, like a party advantage, like cheer them on sort of thing.
It looks stupid.
It looks stupid as hell. It's statistically great, though.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the one I'm going to hold out for.
Dodgeski says, can I get Bahamut's power? I want Bahamut's power.
Not
Not really. Sort of.
Slight spoilers, yes. Although it's a story thing, and it's
And it's
more
not really.
absolving you of the sins of the Glaive's past misdeeds. So
So
it's
yes,
less,
but no.
Yeah, it's less his power and more his forgiveness.
Because he would otherwise smite you when you went to the,
Yeah. To the Isle of Judgment, where
Yeah, because Rama would be like, what do you want to do with them, Bahamut?
Yeah.
And then Bahamut would be like, they have sinned against my favored family.
Mm-hmm.
They must all be destroyed.
Can I smite them with a spear from orbit?
Yes.
You guys haven't heard it yet.
We have,
They're like astral, like headcanon personalities for these
except
complete
they're not really headcanons.
Yeah.
They're joke headcanons.
Yeah.
They're-
Complete with like comic voices that I'll
They're
assign
like,
to them.
they're our jokey version of our headcanons.
Yeah, once we start getting into more interactions with the Astrals later on in the main campaign and the like stream series for that, Judgmental Rama is a character that you're going to see a lot of.
And
'cause-
just done with all this Bahamut.
I know. Because the entire premise of all this, I'd imagine Rama is just fed up with Bahamut about he must fulfill the prophecy. Oh, you mean the one you wrote for him? It's the prophecy of... Yeah, the one that says he has to get stuck in a rock for 10 years, right? Look, man.
The one you signed off on too, so don't put this all on me.
That was before I knew the kid was cool, alright? Look, he is a cool kid and all. I just, you know how it is.
And then Shiva's like, so...
I can't rescind
about
this.
the awesome kid that we don't want to have miserable for the rest of forever.
Couple of millennia-old prophecy. Can't just track that home
Yes,
now.
we can. We are the Astrals. What do you think we can do?
Internally, he's like, yes, they're giving me an out, except I can't show it outwardly. Well, then he must prove himself. Oh yeah? Against the contracts of the thing that you wrote for him? Yeah.
We'll fix it after the fact. Don't even worry about it. Prior to the outposts.
Good to see you.
Wow.
Dajski says, Bahamut doesn't wait to destroy. He destroys what he wants when he wants.
More or less, yeah.
Sort of, except he's stuck in a rock, so no.
Alright. Finnegan Parton, that's a refugee.
That one's a quest.
Yeah. What else we
Quests
got?
might be good. We still have that awesome bonus, I think.
Shards, we do, yeah. Powerline. Ooh, hello. Calamitous Carlamos! Yeah, let's do that one.
Okay, so we'll need to...
It's looking brighter already.
go. And there we go.
Let's light it up.
Indeed, let's.
Yay!
I'll just save the rest of this.
Bye
Alright.
now.
Let's do the
I
thing.
foresee Great things on your horizon.
That's defense. Defense sucks.
Yeah. I think I'll do the Carlobos. So. A ferocious creature is interfering with the transmission of electricity to the area around Greyshire Grotto. The glaive is tasked with slaying this fiend and protecting the power supply from harm. Can do. Especially since I have that really
Thank you.
cool
Nice buff.
Care out there.
food thing.
Who do you think will show up this time?
I don't know. Kenny Crow! Kenny Crow!
I wonder if there are any other.
I don't know, maybe. Just one of the usuals.
And Jenica.
Yeah. What is that? Oh, canned
Fish.
fish. Yeah, I'll take
Better
some fish.
than mystery meat.
Yeah.
I don't trust the mystery meat.
And that scene there with the king manifesting to give me the power, that's the story thing I wanted to cross the threshold of to show you guys. Because aside from that, there isn't actually a whole lot story-wise. As far as the console version of this that I've seen that happens, it's more or less just more difficult missions. And one can, hopefully I'll have the ability to show you at least one of them. Whoa, game, don't you stutter on me again. Oh, you're stuttering on me. Stop that. Okay. One can connect to additional, like, hub fortifications, and they have different merchants and stuff, so hopefully I'll get at least one of those online on this stream.
Yeah.
And...
The other ski says, hashtag Dragon King's life matters. Hashtag free Bahamut. Technically, Noct does.
Yeah, because once he comes out of the crystal, I think Bahamut is free too as well.
Bahamut comes out with him, basically.
Yeah, because he manifests in the climax of the game to help fight against Ifrit, one of the corrupt astrals. Well, the corrupt astral.
Ooh.
Ah, jeez.
We are invulnerable.
Oh, because that's doing elemental damage.
Doing the thing.
Ah!
Yes.
Gentiana, you helped me so much, or should I say, Shiva.
No. Spoilers.
We just talked about the ending of the game.
We
Come
didn't
on.
need to spoil that one.
I have given y'all so many spoiler warnings in every stream.
Except you keep spoiling first before you spoiler warning, and I'm just like, that's not how you spoil.
Again. Huge spoiler warning at the start of this stream.
At the start of this stream, not the streams before it.
Oh, still, like we've mentioned it in the others.
After you spoiled.
If you say so.
I do say so.
If you say so.
And I gave you a hard time for it when it happened, too. It's floating. Kill it with fire.
Abomination.
It must die.
It defies the laws of nature. And there's the Carlos. Giant mutant lobster! Or as we call it, Death Lobster.
Yep. Darsky says, did you see Bahamut in Realm Reborn's trailer? It's like the most glorious thing ever.
Oh yeah, it looks awesome.
Yeah.
Ow. Come at me, Death Lobster. You're like Rock Lobster, except more deadly. Ow, ow, oh god, ow. Roll for safety. I actually really like this combat soundtrack. I know some people hate the just wordless, just vocalization. Yeah, like, you know, because it isn't actually articulate. I don't mind it though. I think it kind of adds a certain something. Like that one really heavily memed on theme song from MGS5 Phantom Pain. It was just pure chanting. I thought it sounded cool.
Knight says, tail reminds me of the mantis shrimp.
Yeah, kinda.
Kara says Iraq lobster?
Rock Lobster. I don't know if that's actually the name of the song. It's just
We call it Death Lobster because it's fun. Don't get eaten because that could literally just take you in half.
oh yeah, oh that thing could definitely just crunch my skull off my shoulders, and there ain't much I could do about it. Hang on, heal me. I'm trying to take out all these Sahagin away from the Carlavos,
Yeah.
so I don't get swarmed. Because the first time I attempted this on console, I tried to take it all at once, and we just got picked apart. And I ended up having to try and finish off the Carlavos alone, because all my allies died. And I spent like half an hour just plucking away at it with a crossbow from a distance. And down he goes. Come here, you. You mutant sea devil, you. Whoa, hey. Chompy McSnapperson over here needs to calm his fins down. Come on now. There we go. There we go. Alright. Is that everything? Yes, indeed it is. Alright. Now let's concentrate on the real threat. Oh god. Oh god, no. I know what that means. Okay. Can't see! Can't see! Freaking trees! There we go. Oh god. Camera, those trees are lovely. Could you maybe not get them in my way, please? Thank you, ever so much. There we go, there we go.
Cousin X says, have a few of those gator dragons around house or business. You can leave the doors unlocked and not worry about things getting stolen. Yep.
Just spear it like it's a harpoon from the high seas. Oh god. No, don't you face me with those claws. You keep those facing away. Ow. Oh god. Ow. Area attack. Crap. This is gonna take a while. Ow. Ooh, he's vulnerable. He's vulnerable, he is. Ooh, hey now. Ow. Could you not? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, also, remind me, once I finish this, I still need to check the Familiar Faces tab.
Yeah.
Because I'm curious to see whether those are available at the defaults, or if I have to unlock those somewhere.
I bet you have to unlock them.
Probably. Ooh, also, while you were out of the room, I saw a thing.
What?
I didn't say it out loud, because I wanted to really, like, call attention to it with you here. I'll show you once we finish this.
Okay.
Because it's very interesting. Oh, jeez. And this is what I was talking about earlier, where even though this is a really stout enemy that does heavy damage, the AIs are actually keeping up pretty well. Because these slugfest fights, the AIs can do pretty well in.
Yeah. It's the one that requires more finesse that's...
Yeah. Because they're good at just keeping up with HP damage and that kind of thing. It's the enemies that take really careful positioning that the AIs kind of fall short on. Oh god, no. Please don't face me. Just, oh god. Dark Souls roll. Ow, jeez. Can someone help me? Thank you. Yeah, that's one of the main difference in this compared to the main game. One can't use items like potions.
Nope. It's because Noct is the one who makes the potions as good as they are.
Yeah. Because they're actually just sports drinks that he magics into healing powers. Ow. That hurts. Alright, halfway down. And this is why you have to take out the Sahagin first.
Shield says the pizza is good, but Odyssey is a bit too much sauce.
Ah. Yeah, you can kind of scrape that off. Assuming it isn't just stuck to it because of a cheese layer on top. Ah. Hep! Hep! Thank you. See how daggers fare against this thing. Ooh, my attack speed rockets through the roof. That's cool. Ooh, oh god. Whoa, whoa. Ah. My attack speed is high. I don't think my attack damage is, though. I'm gonna stick to my sword. Yeah, I'm doing more appreciable damage with that. Oop. Destroyed one of its limbs. That's good. Ah. At least in this mode, rolling gives you invincibility frames, just like the main game. So knowing how to dodge roll is paramount to surviving in this mode. Especially fighting against corals.
Oh.
Because they have an insta-give attack that no matter how high your HP is, will just auto-kill you because it's a death effect.
Yep.
And if you don't dodge roll that, you're done.
Yep.
Almost there. Whoa. Hey. Speaking of them invincibility frames. Oh, he's vulnerable. Oh, he's vulnerable. Finish him. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Chop him up. We're having lobster tonight. There we go. Alright. Whew. Did you drop any food? Can I eat him? No. Alright, what have I got? I don't know what I've got. Anything delicioso over here? I've got a 4-star. No, I'm replacing that with a 2-star. Alright. I'm committing. The hell did you guys pick up?
Please note mystery meat.
I swear, if you picked up mystery meat...
Guys.
I will smother you in lobster guts. What's the damage?
Welcome back.
Only one mystery
But
hunt.
liver and tripe? Will that be any better?
What even is tripe?
I don't know. Oh.
Stewed tripe, so we're looking at it.
Stewed tripe. It looks disgusting.
Increases XP and item drops, so I mean it's statistically
It looks
nice.
disgusting.
It looks like you took honeycomb and doused it in sauce.
And then, like, underneath it is just random meat chunks.
Yeah. It doesn't look appetizing. It looks a little nauseating. Yeah.
Wait, does that mean the gator liver? Does that mean that's Sahagin
I
that
think
we're
so.
eating? We're
Yeah.
eating Sahagin liver? That cannot be healthy. I don't. No. No.
I'm sure the liver of a scavenger
That's
is
gonna be
a healthy place. Pardon me. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, so that is the old Lestalem outpost. Are there any other outposts I could get to? That's Meldacio. I know I need to, like, circle way around to get to that, though. So, in the interest of showing at least one of these on stream, I'm going to see if I can get Old Lestalem online, and then I think we'll call it there.
Yeah.
So, let's see. That gets me Torben Talum, whoever that is.
Transmission complete.
Whoa.
That opened up a few things.
What's in that
Refugees
one?
escorted. When enough power reaches an outpost, the refugees will band together.
What's the
That's money.
Ooh,
Fashion sketchbook.
That one.
Ooh.
Besides, we need to get that one to.
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
wait, that's 5,000
That's
each.
10k.
Do it.
Yeah.
It's worth the 4,000.
Yeah, because we'll make up the difference.
We might have enough to.
I think I can actually get to it right now.
Not quite. We'll have to do one more. But go ahead.
If I just do this.
No, you don't have enough between. Trust me, you don't have quite enough.
You've got the power.
I do, though.
Oh. For some reason, I thought there was 2 sets of.
I have several thousand more than I need.
It's because I saw the 4,000 over the line and thought it cost 4,000.
Yeah, multiple quest. Yep.
Because I thought there was like 2 sections to that.
Yeah.
All right, let's light it up.
There we go.
Cool. So that's Old Lestalem right there. I thought that would take me a little longer.
So that means we should go to Old Lestalem.
Yeah. Shuttle bound for Old Lestalem is now up and
Because we
running.
can get clothes and stuff there.
Yeah. Let me check the new stuff in Iris' shop, and then I'll head down there. Oh, hi. Oh, Dave!
Yeah, Dave is
Say hi
just.
to your pals.
Dave is just gonna take us. We have to follow Dave.
No, I don't. Hang on, Dave. I'll meet up with you in a second.
Welcome back.
What do you got?
That's the
It's
same.
all the same. Ooh, here we go. Casualty, jeans, sneakers, fishing gloves, sporty sunglasses, and that's it. Okay.
Best of luck out there.
I'm coming, Dave! Oh, hey. There are new guys up there. And they're armed with Imperial rifles.
Yep.
Interesting.
Probably took it off of troopers
Yeah.
that were downed.
I'm a coming. Cheers, Dave. Dave, there we go. It is unsafe to venture out of the city on your own. Hunter HQ has prepared a truck to shuttle you between outposts. Old Lestalem. Outpost overlooking the river Weneth along the Carnix Bypass. The first pioneers to arrive in Clane established this town as their new home. Although the settlement's prosperity faded as present-day Lestalem rose to prominence, it now serves as an important outpost for glaives and hunters alike. Almost looks scenic. Almost.
Except for the whole post-apoc thing.
Yeah, less so all the dying plants and
And the giant
smoking,
fencing and
fortifications and creepy volcano in the distance. Alright.
because there's clothing shops here.
Yeah.
2 clothing shops, though one of them is only to get the Kenny Crow outfit, if I remember correctly.
Chick with
How are you today?
Here we go. Men's hair. That one. That's more face paint. That's tattoos. That's face paint. That's also tattoos. Dress shirts. Gold earrings.
Thank you!
Ain't all that interesting.
And I think the weapons merchant has different stuff too.
Yeah.
Take a look at our wares.
Let's see here. Morningstar, Obelisk, Scatamaxes, or Scatamasaxes? There we are. Ice Shield, Hero Shield, Pinwheel. Only one I want is the Obelisk, and that's awfully expensive, so I'm gonna hold off for now.
See you later.
Want to go see the Kenny Crow?
Let's see here.
It's the old man sitting outside by Kenny.
Caw, kids, it's Kenny and Kelly Crow. We've left town until Mr. Sun is ready to rise and shine, but don't worry, we'll fly back to the nest real soon, and we'll be serving up more mouthfuls of happiness when we do.
Sure.
Will you now?
Yep.
Hey, old man.
Eventually.
How's it going?
Welcome back.
I feel like this guy's maybe like the founder. Because he's just sitting there, arm around.
See,
Volume 1 in a series of guidebooks filled with phrases,
Oh
short
my
space of your conversations.
gosh.
This focuses
Look
on
at that second one.
kid-tested, Maldaccio-approved mascot, Kenny
Look
Crow.
at the second one.
Yeah, it's so creepy. I feel like they're aware.
Of how creepy he is.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, look at the crying one, and like they're just all terrifying. What
Five
about the
Nights at
clothes?
Kenny's much. Kenny Crow tee, Kenny Crow suit. Yeah. Full outfit for the entire body. Mascot costume used to promote the fishiest fast food chain around, the Crow's Nest. Yeah.
Please come again.
I won't.
They have to know. They have to.
Yeah, like someone's aware.
Talk to him.
Hey, how's it going, man?
I admit, I haven't always been the most upstanding gentleman. Just look at me now. I guess what goes around comes around after all.
Who the heck is this guy? Oh, he's an Imperial officer.
I heard the Kingsglaive was a bunch of traitors. For the record, we would never tolerate
No, he's
this about
Altician.
treason in Altissia.
For the record, I could throw you off of this bridge and no one would question it. Sir.
You wonder why we don't like Altissia.
This old outpost. Howdy and welcome to Old Lestalem, birthplace of the Clane region. Pioneers settled along the resource-rich banks of the River Wenef. Their innovative spirit lives on to this day in the industrial town of Lestalem. Alright, what else we got? Hey, lady.
She's a shop of some kind? Ah.
Okay, so... components.
Thank you!
So cheery for the apocalypse.
Someone has to be. The kids are sad. Talking to the kids.
A message from Maldaccio. Gasoline is one of our world's most precious resources. Use for recreational purposes is strictly prohibited. All red text.
Talking to the kids is really sad.
Yeah, it is. Where are they?
They're running around.
Hey, kid. Hey, how's it going? You alright? No?
Maybe we
All right.
can't talk to them yet.
Oh, hi there.
Before, my leg was so stiff I could barely move. Until Lady Winifred healed me. I wouldn't have made it without her grace.
Rip.
Oh, there's the kids.
Oh, hey. What y'all up to? Playing games? Looking for food?
Both.
Looking for food, aren't you? Tale of Two Lestalems. She's gonna start that over. After this outpost was established, our founding fathers continued their journey. They eventually settled just north of the Kelbas grasslands, basking in the warm light of the meteor. That's interesting. Hey, kid. Enjoying the view?
No, because you can't see over it.
Yeah.
These places get more lively as you get more refugees that will come and stay in your outposts.
Yeah, and eventually you have to declare a mayor of a choice of 3 that it'll give you of the refugees that you've rescued on missions. And they'll give you statistical advantages and a choice of certain things that show up at that supply vendor that I put online earlier. Alright, I think that's all we got here, so... let's head on home. Dave? Dave. Oh, here we go. Oh, I gotta get in the passenger side. That makes sense.
Yep.
Interesting. Once a bustle with business, this outpost is now known as the City of Light, a beacon of hope for refugees and all others fighting back against the darkness. Hey, how's it going?
Me with cans and called me a dirty niff. I don't blame them though. They're just repeating what they hear.
It's awful large of you to shake that off, all things considered.
They called off the search for Prince Noctis. Without our king or crystal, we got nothing left.
I've seen a lot of Crown's guards in my day, but none of them can hold a candle to Core. He's in a league of his own.
Yep.
I mean, you're not wrong.
He is. You wanted to... There was something you wanted to show me?
Yes, yes. Thank you for that reminder.
And you also wanted to look at the familiar faces.
Yes, that. I think I'll do that first, because I feel like this is an interesting thing to leave off on. Alright, let's see. Wait, hold on. It's in here.
Anything I can assist with?
No.
Wait, is it not there?
It's not there. We have to unlock it. It was not there.
Yeah, because it's not in these parts.
Nope. It's not there.
Interesting. So familiar faces is absent. So that definitely means that you have to unlock it.
Yep. I bet you have to beat them.
You're probably right.
I bet.
Which means Loki is still alive. Because he's some of the options. God damn it. Alright, well that is relevant. Because the thing that I noticed...
Down, kid. Thanks to those photos.
Fine. I'm going to leave you hanging for a minute.
All photos my guy takes. If you see one you like, I can frame it for you.
Yeah. Friggin' Gintiana, man. Alright, that's cool. That is also super cool.
We look kind of scared out of our mind.
I mean, wouldn't
it's like,
you?
Alright,
there we go. Cool.
Okay.
Thanks, Vuv. So, I noticed a thing here on the quest menu. These tabs up here at the top, we have Lestalem, Old Lestalem, Meldacio Hunter HQ, Kothis Depot, Golden Key, Nordiskine Garrison,
So they're finally adding it in?
and Future. So some of those scenes that we saw in the trailer for Royal that are actually set concurrent to Chapter 14, World of Ruin,
We
this
played
is set
them.
during World of Ruin.
Cool.
So I think it answers the question that we had about the default ending of Comrades in the launch version.
Because it made no sense.
Yeah, because Noctis shows up 10 years later on Angel Guard, that island that
Spoilers.
looks like huge wings. We already talked about this earlier, so... and then he just gets on the ship that we've left for him there, leaves the glaives that were there...
Yeah, and they just sort of stand there.
Yeah, they just stand
and
there watching him.
He, comes up, they stare at him, they're like, Majesty! And he's like... Yeah, they don't even bother telling him what's going on, and he's like...
This group of glaives have apparently stood vigil on Angel Guard, awaiting his arrival for 10 years, and he's just kind of like, hey... And then just gets on the ship and sails away, leaving them stranded on the island!
I don't understand why they didn't just get on the boat.
I don't know.
Why they didn't say, okay, so things have changed, you might
don't
need
know.
to be, we need to give you a sit rep.
So, I
We need to
assume
debrief you.
this future tab is going to answer a little more of
Because
like, what the
that-
hell was going on there, and what
because-
happened after that, because it didn't
Because
make any damn
that
sense.
didn't make any sense. So I'm like, that's stupid, and you should feel bad for putting that as the ending.
Yeah.
Good luck to you.
Because that was stupid.
Uh-huh.
Because for one, Noctis spends the rest of the game going around helping random people. He's not going to just abandon people on freaking Angel Guard where there are no plants and stuff to eat.
Where it's just ravaged with demons.
Like, he's not going to do that. But at the same time, why didn't they, all they did was say hi.
Mm-hmm.
Like, literally in main game, it takes him, he gets off the boat alone. Suddenly there's just demons everywhere, and he's just like, what the heck is going on?
He's caught off guard about it all, so
And then-
clearly they didn't
and then
tell him.
A truck comes up. Little Kid Talcott is not Little Kid Talcott anymore.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, Prince Noctis, And he's like, it's me, Talcott.
Uh-huh.
And Noctis is like, how long have I been gone? He's like, 10 years. And Noctis is just like, excuse me, what?
All the glaives there on Angel Guard just neglected to mention that, my lord, you were in there for a decade.
Like, by the way, I mean, you would think.
You would think.
You would think someone would bother telling him, you know. I mean, they were there.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that he didn't know made more sense if they weren't there.
Mm-hmm.
And if they just left the boat moored there.
Yeah.
And took another boat back and forth just to check on it.
Mm-hmm. Which is what I assumed had happened in the default version of the game, except the Comrade story tacks on this extra scene that just makes that main game scene make no damn sense.
Mm-hmm.
So
who even knows?
This, I'm hoping, the addition of this future tab will address all that.
Does that make no sense?
Yeah. So, I'm thinking that's a good place to cut it. Because at this point, I've shown the connection to other outposts, I've shown the reception of the Kings of Old powers, and that's really the way, as far as I'm aware, that Comrades proceeds from here. Because, let me zoom the map like all the way out here. Okay, that's as far as I can zoom. One can unlock more power nodes across the continent of Lucis, like it circles all the way down onto Duskai, down over into Galden.
Hopefully the Nordiskian thing will be open, because while that was mapped,
I don't think it is.
Well, I don't know. I mean, like, it was on the missions tab.
I mean, it was in
before,
the console version too.
So, I know, that's what I'm saying. It was on there, so I don't know if they actually put it in yet.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
Okay.
But, I mean, we can't really see all of the routes anyway, so...
We can see all the outposts, though. So...
Yeah, I don't know.
Because they're just grayed out. They're visible. So...
Yeah. Are these the 4 outposts that we needed for the quest, though? Because that would make sense why they're visible.
That's possible, yeah.
Because supply power to the major outposts.
Yeah, they've all got the little...
And it's listed which ones we need to get, so...
That's true, so maybe that's why they're visible. That's possible. So anyway, yeah. You end up crisscrossing Lucis with all the power lines, and then once one reaches Galden, that's when endgame happens.
Yeah, so don't... like, if you decide to play this yourself, and you're having fun... Don't go to Galden until you're ready for it to be over.
Yeah, because for one, the climactic fight is super hard. And yeah, make sure you're like
you can get there
50
pretty
plus.
Quick.
Yeah.
Like, you can get there when you're way under leveled for it. So
yeah, if you charge straight for it, you'll get there, I'd say, around level 30-ish, and that is not enough. I'm assuming now, since there is that future tab, that this is just now the start of Endgame, and there's more after it. Because it's really just one fight at Galden in the version of this that I'm used to. So, at this point, I'm going to pretty much cut off consecutive coverage of this, because I really do want to play this in my own time, and just say that once I reach Galden, I'll stream it again, and for the first time, I'll show that stuff off. The rest of this, though, I'm just going to do on my own.
Unless there's new stuff that we haven't seen, like new quests we haven't done, then we'll stream those.
For the most part, though, I'm gonna cut things off and just enjoy it in my own time.
What are you doing?
I don't know, just circling the crater for some reason. I don't know.
You're silly.
So yeah, that's the plan for now.
Right.
So
you gonna
yeah.
call it here?
Yeah, I'm thinking so. I just wanted to give you guys a showcase of how Comrades plays, because the question that someone raised earlier, like, there's a multiplayer for this game? I've actually heard that question a few times, because I don't think they marketed it very well, since Comrades came out sort of in the middle of episodes Gladio, Prompto, and Ignis, and I assume, and I'm cutting them some credit here, that they probably marketed it rather carefully and cautiously due to the fact that the entire premise of this is one huge spoiler, and so I don't think they could actually show all that much about it to get people hyped for it without spoiling the story for the people who hadn't yet played through the campaign of the game yet. So I'm assuming maybe that's the reason that this just didn't get much attention.
Yeah.
I actually enjoy it, though. Like, I've probably spent, I think on the console version, I'd say like 15 hours or so on it, maybe a little more. Because it is just a fun downtime thing. Since it's just instance missions, you can just jump into it, spend a half hour playing a few missions, and then clock out and call it an evening. It's an easy pick up and play and then put down without getting stuck in story like the main game sometimes is. And I like that about it. That and all the constant customization and tweaking of characters, because I am addicted to the perfectionism that allows for. So, hope you guys have enjoyed. Let me also check the info real quick. Support. Whoa, what is all this? Oh, that's like the actual Square support page. The whole no, return to game. Never mind. Characters. Okay, so there's profiles for everyone in here. I'm not about to read all these. Let's see. Although real quick though, Nyx, this guy here, is the main character of the Kingsglaive movie. Let's see. Libertas, when he wasn't looking super chubby.
Yep.
Core. And yeah, that's pretty much everybody that I care to spotlight. Documents. Let's see here about the Kings of Yore, about the Royal Sigils, Kingsglaive, Swordsmanship, Spellcasting, and Armaments. Okay, so those are all just tutorial things and introductory lore. So that, I think, is that. So how do I exit this? There we go. Return to title. Cool.
I'm also not 100% sure that I haven't lost chat.
Chat a little silent for now.
Yeah, since 12:30, and it's 12:53. So we'll have to check it on.
You may need to refresh.
Bit late now.
Yeah.
Because we're about to close.
Yeah, I'm about to just close out. So I'll just check on my screen after I close this out. So speaking of return to title, I wish there was just a quit game thing from inside of Comrades, because you have to return to the main game title after going to the Comrades main menu. And so it takes you a minute to just close all this out. And I can't skip this splash. Come on. Come on. I just want to close the game. There we go. Cue the moody piano. All right. Quit game. There we go. So let's see here. Oh, my chat didn't ever even start working because it's completely empty. So apologies if we've missed anything in the last few minutes.
We probably have.
Probably.
So I'm afraid we're not going to be able to say goodbye.
Yeah. Yeah, apologies for that.
We apologize.
Man, that's weird, because my chat never had anything in it. Oh well.
Whoops. That's because you had to restart Firefox, and it probably...
Yeah, I figured after I restarted
well,
it,
mine glitched out like that the other night, and I had to reset.
Yeah. So anyway, I hope you guys have at least enjoyed chilling with us for this. I know this was a really relaxed stream. So this coming week, I'm going to concentrate on conventional recordings for the main channel, because I need to start getting ahead on things, because we're going to have some company this coming week, and I'd like to clear my schedule so that I don't have to worry about work while they are around, and I can just enjoy their company. So if I seem a little scarce and we don't do as many middle-of-the-week streams, that is the reason for that, because I'm trying to just square away our schedule. So anyway, thank you guys kindly for joining us. If you have enjoyed all this, consider checking out our Patreon to help us keep the show alive. I am Kinsmark here at Lessable Press.
I'm Violeta.
And as always, we wish you all good gaming and Godspeed.
Bye!
I need to get a drink.
Yeah,
except for all that, my throat is sore.
I am pretty sure both of... Yeah, because nobody's saying goodbye.
I think our chats are dead.
Our chats
Apologies,
are dead.
guys.
Sorry!